and welcome to Dorks In Danger, the tabletop group where my friends and I currently play Dungeons and Dragons and all that good stuff. Last time, when we were together, you guys defeated a patrol of Redbrands who had accosted you in the streets. And you threw the living and dead alike into the jail cells in the town master hall, waiting for them to wake up before you questioned the two that you had left alive. After a...
Not even a living to wake up.
Right, yes, you hope the dead don't. Would have been a good plot twist. After quite a long line of questioning from Thava and Niah, you learned a fair bit about the Redbrand operation and formulated a plan for taking him down. Heading back to the inn, you all took turns watching and resting to be ready for the upcoming fight, and to move in under the cover of darkness. Making your way to the east side of town, Synas led you expertly along a hidden path that led to the quite hidden tunnel that had been mentioned by Carp, and revealed the dark cavern penetrating into the rocky hill beneath the old Tressendar Manor. Proceeding inside, a third of your party or half, whatever, it was dark. It was very dark. You followed along for like 100 feet or so before Thava found it began to open into a much larger cavern, at which point something spoke into Thava's mind after she had sent out her divine sense pulse, which picked up an abomination. And it said, "New friends. So wonderful to have new guests." And that's where we left off. So.
Wow.
So wait, I'm sorry. We all heard that in our minds, or
Just
Thava?
Thava.
Just Thava. Got it.
So Thava will suddenly stop and clutch the side of her head with one of her hands and kind of like peer around. She doesn't immediately respond to the voice, and then turns and looks over her shoulder and says, "Did any of you hear that?"
No.
What?
That voice.
Just yours.
That voice.
There's this thing inside my head. Said something to me.
Oh, that's not good.
What did it say?
Something about new friends or something.
A few moments go by, and Thava, again you hear, "Won't you come in? It's cozy in here."
Oof, I don't like it. Kind of just mumbles to herself. Whatever it is, there's something in here. Some kind of abomination.
And as you're talking, Reyka, you hear in your head, "So rude to not respond. Are you friends? Food, perhaps?"
Guys, I just heard the voice. Did you guys hear that?
I don't hear anything.
I didn't hear nothing either.
I didn't hear anything just now.
It just asked if we were friends. Food.
If
It's
we
upset
are,
we're not responding.
Well,
it's asking
I
if
hope
we have
we'd
friends.
be friends, right?
If we are friends or food.
Oh, shit. Reyka, tell them we're friends.
I don't know how to tell them.
Just maybe think it or something. I don't know.
Okay. Reyka thinks really, like she concentrates, closes her eyes, and she thinks, "We are friends. Who are you?"
And you hear this laugh kind of echo and layer over itself a few times. "Friends. So nice. I am a knowledge seeker. Won't you come in?" And anyone can make a perception check, those of you with dark vision.
About
14.
17.
I got 13.
Okay. pretty much all of you see peeking around a corner further in inside of this cavern here. Roughly about here or so. You see a large green eye sort of glowing and peeking around the edge there. Whoops, I just sent that creature to the wrong layer. Uh-oh. Oh no!
The Shadow Realm.
I literally just exiled him. Where did he go? Okay, I'll put a new one in.
Easiest fight ever.
He fell into the crevasse.
There you go. Okay. Also, let me know if the lighting system is working for you guys. Some of you should be able to like see the people right next to you, and some of you should be able to see further into this cave.
I can see further, and I can see the guy.
The guy.
Those of you with dark vision should be able to see things. Those of you without it should see barely anything.
I see nothing but Bud's ass.
Yep.
and-
Perfect. That was exactly the intent.
Exactly what you should be
That's exactly where you
for
should be
real.
looking. Anyway, so you see this eye just peering at you guys, lightly pulsing this sickly green, just kind of staying there. And every time it seems to talk, this little glow just appears. But you can't fully see it. It's a little obscured around this column.
Thava points towards it and turns around, kind of like motion to other people that may or may not see it. Right over there.
They told me in my head that they're inviting us in. They're a knowledge seeker. I don't know if any of the rest of you heard that.
What is it?
Can we
Oh,
tell
it
what it
just
is
said
from
it-
over here?
I didn't hear it, and I can't see anything.
On a 17, you none of you like fully see it.
Okay.
But you could make an Arcana check if you wanted to try and
Everyone,
figure out what it
or-
was. Anyone who's seen it, so those with the dork vision that have seen it.
Dork vision.
Dork vision.
Wait,
Dork
is this
vision.
something that
I
I missed
got
the
a
memo
4.
on?
A 4? That's
I
not
got a
gonna
3.
not gonna
I have
do
no
it.
clue what it is.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody else. Somebody else, dark vision. Come on.
I got a 3. So
Yeah, you're not sure what this is, none of you. But it is strange. And after a few more moments, in each of your minds this time, this creature speaks. Come in, please. Come on, I don't mean any harm. I only wish to talk, maybe. And it just stays staring.
That was all of us?
Yeah, every single one of you heard that at that time.
Reyka's tail flicks a couple times.
We may as well.
You're an
Yes.
awfully giggly fellow.
Keep up your guard. And Thava will actually start slowly walking in.
Reyka will hesitantly follow Thava.
Yeah, can people with dark vision like walk through the pitch black or?
Oh, they can see quite clearly into the.
Yeah, we can see quite a bit into here.
If
I
you
remember I was holding on to Bud's hand to
Yeah.
make sure at least one person has some amount of guidance.
and Rinn does have her little mage lights in her backpack,
Oh, right. I
which you
remember now.
could let out at any time if you would like.
Oh,
Okay.
And I think I'm generating a fire as well.
I think now might be a pretty good time. What
Sure.
do you think?
Not
Alright,
not a bad
let's-
idea.
so
Let's go
how-
ahead and send that at the strange eyeball.
Okay. The strange eyeball.
Yeah.
Honestly, aren't all eyeballs strange?
I don't want to think about them that much.
That one is particularly strange.
So as you enter into this area, why did I lose my page? What is happening to me today? Okay. As you enter in here, a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns, or a few rough stone columns, that support the 20-foot high ceiling. There are two arched wooden bridges which span this chasm, which, now that you're this close looking down into it, It's about a 20-foot drop, but the bottom is shaded completely in a strange mist, so you're not quite sure exactly how deep it is. And as you move in, this creature sort of slinks around to the right of this column and peeks out the other side over here.
Oh yeah, how straight does this bridge look, by the way? Before I forget.
Are you walking out onto the bridge?
I might be.
I need a yes or no. This is a yes or no question.
You know what? I'm gonna say probably not. I feel like the smarter idea would be to kind of have the crevasse between ourselves and it.
You can call it a chasm too if you want.
Thava, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Sure.
Wow.
As this creature that peeks around the corner looks at you, and you see a bright flash of its eye, and this buzzing fills into your head briefly.
23.
23, all right. You feel this tingle run through your head, but nothing else.
Ugh, what are you doing?
Just curious. So interesting. Why are you here? Food. Why are you here?
Anyone else feel something weird? Something was just speaking in my mind. It was like it was physically reaching out to my brain or something. It's just ugh.
That doesn't sound very good. I mean, if it wants food, maybe we could give him some rations or something.
Bud, as you speak, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
That is not nice.
As the creature's head twists and looks at you, and that bright flash of green shines out,
All right.
and you feel a very odd vibration run through your head.
You do that with a 20, right?
Yes, D20.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. As you speak, the creature looks at you, and then this flash, and you feel this sort of buzz run through your head, this strange energy pushing through you, and it creeps a little closer, and it goes, "Oh, interesting. So interesting. What are you, Dragonborn? Mostly abnormal, small and nimble. What is your lineage, young one?" Ah, so odd.
Thanks. I've been told that before.
That you're odd. Yeah.
Out
Yeah.
of character, are we all hearing this? Or
You're
is this
all
just-
hearing this in all of your
Okay.
heads chained together right now.
Okay.
Now that this creature has seen all of you, it is speaking to all of you simultaneously.
How do you know all that?
Call it a intuition.
Can I make an assumption that he's reading our minds, or is that something I need to roll on?
You could probably assume that since it was just a brief buzzing through your head specifically, and then it kind of moved on, picking the next person that it talked to, maybe that it was doing something like that, yeah?
Okay, I just wanted to ask. I don't want to just like throw that out there. It's like my player, me as a player is going, this guy's like gotta be reading our minds, right? But okay, that's the case. I don't know what this thing is, but I think it's trying to read our minds.
Well, I mean, it could just ask us questions if it wanted to.
Don't think it cares.
Rinn, make a wisdom saving throw for me at advantage
Ooh. Okay.
because of your satyr nature.
All right, let me-
Nature, nature.
Satyr nature.
Your brain is complex.
Your-
That's a word
That-
for it.
Good thing it was advantage because my first roll was a 1, the second one's a 12.
A 12. Let me check real quick.
Mm.
Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Okay. As this thing looks at you next, you see this flash, and then that tingling runs through your head, and you kind of almost force it out, but not quite, and the creature steps one step closer to this edge, kind of leaning over it. It's very long, and now that it's kind of in the light, you see this sort of squat creature with long extended limbs, clawed hands, spikes all over. It's protruding from its body in a large gaping mouth with one very large eye that takes up the entirety of the center of its face. And I will put this image in art things.
Can I, before it speaks, I want Thava to like raise her sword at the creature and go, "Not any closer."
Oh, how unfriendly. I am but speaking with you all. And its eye goes from you back to Rinn and goes, how interesting. A daughter of druids in the wood, born with the power of fire. An omen of the end, he might say. Curious.
I don't like this.
I think you look remarkable.
And its vision snaps to Reyka next. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I got a 6.
Okay. We're starting out rolling really high, guys. Once again, the flash of that eye and this uncomfortable buzzing passes through your head, and it chuckles just with a remarkable, yes. Oh. Why are you here? You seem so sure of your goals, your path. Do you even know whether your brother lives or not? Prisons are not friendly, you know.
Reyka kind of gets stiff and kind of swallows hard, like she never even considered that. She kind of gets a little sad look in her face, but says nothing.
And it scampers back one step. And each time it moves, it goes from kind of swaying on the spot to suddenly scampering back to stopping and just swaying and watching you guys. It just seems very careful, but it doesn't look like it's very interested in getting into combat with you. It's just kind of staying back and watching.
Bud is going to pipe up and he's going to say, "Well, what's your name?"
Names. And it just kind of this echoing of just stacking of him saying name over and over and over and over again for a while before he closes his eye and goes, names are not needed for great knowledge. No, names do not need to be known.
Well, what can you tell me about yourself?
I am the one asking questions. But I am here and you are in my home. My home. Oh, yes.
We didn't know this was your home. We're sorry, we're trespassing.
Oh,
Where are we?
below a manor of sorts, an old place full of death. Full
Well,
of...
that doesn't sound good. Is there something we can do about that?
You should not be here. You shouldn't be here. No. They don't want you here. They don't want anyone here.
Who's they?
The owners of the manor. They don't want anyone here. No. so hungry. And it just kind of seems to get a little distracted and seems to be looking down into the crevasse again. Just very oddly sort of twitchy, jittery creature.
Did the owners of the manor put you here?
No, they found me. Found me. They found me. We have an agreement. I watch and listen. And they do not get in the way of my knowledge. They bring food once in a while. Once in a while.
What kind of food do you like?
And it points with one of those long clawed fingers toward the bottom of this crevasse, and you can see, looking where it points, sort of under the bridge to the north here, what looks like a small pile of corpses that seem gnawed on, but very well preserved, oddly enough. You can't quite tell how long they've been there at a cursory glance.
I don't like this.
And as it's looking along, its gaze falls on Synas, which that glow shines out again. And Synas, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Everyone else is doing it. All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. Everyone line up. Come on, get your brain scanned. Come on.
He'll meet that gaze with a pretty stone-faced look because that was a natural 20 for a 26.
Oh, wow. It sort of seems to invade your mind a little bit, that buzzing going through your head, and then it just kind of recoils a little bit and goes, guarded. Secretive guarded one. Interesting.
I prefer you could just ask rather than pry.
That's what I said.
Ask. So much talking. And what is this with the back of your group here hiding in the shadows? As its gaze falls to Niah, and it just kind of tilts its head like, how strange. Very strange to be seen. And then that light pulses out. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Niah.
Do it.
Roll high.
11.
11. And that tingling buzzes through your head is very uncomfortable. And you see it sort of lean back, kind of perking up a little bit, as if almost shocked in a way by what it suddenly seems to know, as it hunches back down and tilts its head. I have never seen your kind. Where is your home, child?
At that point, Niah steps into the cave and points her staff right at the creature. Careful prying where you're not welcome.
Often seekers of knowledge are not welcome. Welcome. Sometimes you must take to learn. You don't know either. How amazingly interesting. And the entire time, even though it is not speaking aloud, it's almost as if its voice is echoing around this cave as it echoes in your minds.
Are we done with the questions? Or the probing?
Well, only if you want. I have no quarrel with you, as long as you do not go further. You are welcome to stay here, but no further.
Well, that's the thing, because the people above you are doing some really bad stuff down yonder over at the village. and we came to deal with that. And we don't have a quarrel with you, but we have to get to him, so is that okay, or...
Above. Nothing is above us, child. You sit in the beast's den. The Redbrands, are they not? That is what they call themselves.
Yeah, them.
This is their home. You are already in it.
Well, you're not a Redbrand, are you?
No, why would I tie myself down to such menial thinking? I would never sully such a thing. I have my home. They are visitors.
They're visitors, then don't you want them to go away?
They feed, as I said. They provide me some food. Interesting facts, knowledge sometimes. I would not say friends, but it is similar, I suppose, to friend.
Bud, like, looks up to Synas since he's standing close. He's like, Synas, what do you think we should do?
We could either negotiate with him, since he seems... he keeps bringing up food. He may just be another hungry belly, but... it may be best to take a different route. I worry that, going forward from here would just alert more guards if he can reach out telepathically.
Maybe he'll barter for something.
Bartering. Magic. I would like magic. Give me magic. Magic or food, and we will see different ways. I won't bother you. No, but you must give me something.
How do we give someone magic?
Items are imbued with magical qualities. Your staff, perhaps.
Ooh, that is a tough bargain.
And it creeps closer to the edge again with those long claws hanging over, just clicking against the stone. Otherwise, I cannot allow you to continue deeper into my home.
Kind of like out of character, do we have any like items or like treasures we got that may be like imbued with magic, or no?
I don't think I have anything imbued with magic.
No, I don't think I have anything.
There's also the food option, but I don't think the food option is traditional food.
Yeah.
Only one I think of is Thava had like the meat at one point, or is that gone?
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah, I figured.
That's gone.
Yeah.
Maybe we could try to offer the rations. Maybe, I don't know.
We
I
could
don't-
try.
We could
but
try.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like
That's something Bud would do.
icky taters, precious.
Exactly.
No potatoes.
So you're gonna offer some rations to this guy?
Yeah, I think so.
So as you pull the ration pack out and unbundle it, and it looks and just kind of tilts its head. Not food. Not food. No. Not food. No. Flesh. The delicious feeling of blood. The rip of skin. And it like has one claw in its mouth that's like chewing on a little bit with like a weird kind of sickly crunching against its teeth. Just I would prefer flesh.
Didn't Reyka go hunt some rabbits at some point? I swear I remember her killing something and putting it on her belt.
You did
Gave
give
those
those
rabbits.
rabbits to the giants.
Yeah, I gave
Oh, God. Okay.
That was a while back. Good memory.
Eh.
Yeah.
Reyka, what is your passive perception for me, real quick?
Bear with me while I try to find these things. Okay, I need help with finding. Oh, here it is. 11.
11. Okay. Up sort of to the north of you by this, am I in the wrong? No. Why is it not pinging for me? There we go. Up there-ish. You hear this little squeaking sound, just little... And glancing over, there's a little rat kind of just peering at you.
I look over at the rat.
And it just kind of creeps closer a little bit. Right about to here. It just seems curious.
I take a step towards the rat.
It
I can't seem to do one step here.
There you go. It sort of hunches back from you a little bit, and sits up on its rear legs tall and just looks at you. Kind of curious, but not running away. Just squeaking and staring. Tilting its head a little
Hello?
bit.
Are you trying to get my attention, little one?
And just kind of gets back on all fours and scampers up to you. Kind of looks a little emaciated, perhaps. And the creature across the way sort of backs away a step, looking over at you, and then back at the rest of the group. Just keeping an eye on everything.
I offer a little bit of food to the rat.
And it takes it and nibbles on it with its little hands. And then it quickly scampers up your leg and just kind of hangs on to one of your pant legs, just looking up at you.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
This is
Well,
making
there you
it
go.
harder because the obvious thing.
Bud
Right
is
now.
going to slowly approach
I think-
and be like, "Oh, he's so cute."
Excuse me, little rat. Do you know anything about this creature?
And it just looks at you and kind of tilts its head. Not really sure. It looks over, but it doesn't seem phased. It's just clinging onto you, and it climbs up and scampers up your armor and then sits on your shoulder and kind of climbs down toward where your hand was holding some food and sniffs. But it seems friendly,
I offer another small piece of food to the rat.
which it takes and nibbles and nibbles.
Thava just looks back at the other party members over here with just like this face of like, are you serious right now?
Rinn is looking at Reyka and she's going, you gonna grab the rat? Are you gonna?
Are you gonna grab?
I can't bear to.
What?
And it just, this rat is being so cute, and it's just sitting in your hand, just looking at you. Just,
Can I hold him?
Oh my God.
Sure, Bud. You can hold the rat. So Reyka walks over to Bud.
Oh, yay!
Oh my god.
Hey, little guy.
and the little rat hops over onto Bud's hands and does like it does that thing where it scampers like in a helix around your arm and then up to your shoulder. And it just kind of squeaks at you and is looking at all of you.
He offers like a piece of his, like a little like crumb of his rations as well to his new friend.
And it just takes it and nibbles on it. And then just kind of clings to your vest as it looks at everyone individually in the group.
Not to interrupt a precious moment, but the longer we take, the more we risk a patrol or somebody finding us.
Yes,
We,
but you-
we
Oh,
need to move.
Right.
yes, are we going to give the rat to the creature or what?
Wait, what? You can't do that.
Reyka looks horrified.
You know what he just said? He said he wanted some flesh. What
Oh,
is
come
that
on. You think he's
do?
gonna get
God.
much of a rat?
Somebody said something because I was feeling like the asshole here.
That wouldn't last 1 second.
Am I the asshole Reddit thread?
Can I make a perception check to try to hear under this discussion if there sounds like anybody's approaching?
Yeah, make a
Or-
perception check for me.
Okay. Ooh, that's not as great. 12.
A 12? Okay. On a 12, this cavern or this sort of pathway, because as you're looking around, this sort of rough-hewn cavern transitions to nicely laid out sort of stone brickwork in these open passages. In this passage just here behind you guys where this is happening, you think perhaps down at the end of that hall, that doorway, you hear some talking? Maybe? But no, it doesn't sound like any footsteps approaching.
Okay.
Reyka's gonna just, while she's standing there, she's just gonna kind of side eye and peek down in the crevasse to see what kind of corpses are down there. Like, are they animals and people, or can I tell?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, 10.
Understand. Okay. It looks like humans. No one that you recognize.
May not be interested in this little rat.
I mean, we can
Okay,
always
okay.
try.
Yeah, here you go.
But it's-
Guys,
Hey, creature, would you take the rat as a snack, or
Oh, well,
So test that.
it's flesh. I would eat it.
see, we have an agreement, right?
Ow!
Reyka,
Are you
please
gonna
give him-
actually let us pass?
Reyka, please give him the rat.
I am so hungry.
Well,
Rats.
Bud's the one hanging on to the rat right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I don't know if
Why did you talk to it?
Thava can talk to
Okay.
him.
Yeah?
Okay.
Or-
Okay. Reyka's gonna entice the rat back onto her hands with a little bit of food.
It comes. It
Bud
turns.
is looking at Reyka with puppy eyes.
Oh my god!
It sort of sniffs out of the air and kind of creeps back down Bud's shoulder and jumps all the way over to your arm to nibble,
Okay.
and is kind of hanging onto the back of your hand, just nibbling at this thing.
I'm
as it
gonna
looks at
walk over here
Mm-hmm.
and offer the rat to Thava.
Can I take the
If
rat?
Thava, I can't bear to do this.
All right, fine. I don't have a problem with it.
And then I gotta walk back over here and look away.
All right.
The creature just
Here.
watches this whole time.
Here, I have this rat for you. Okay.
But
You go.
approaches Thava first
What?
before.
What is it, Bud?
It's like, you better make sure he lets us pass.
I'll make sure he lets us pass, because if he doesn't do it, I'll fucking break his neck.
So you step onto the bridge to head across towards him.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ah,
Oh
fucking hell.
god.
That's okay. Someone had to do it.
Someone had to do it.
17.
17. Okay. As you put 1 foot down onto this this bridge, you hear a creak and a strange snap of several ropes as a mechanism seems to detach the bridge from the opposite side.
Oh.
And you begin to plummet, but thankfully save yourself on your edge on the side. So you would be back here.
Okay.
And this bridge falls down into the crevice below with quite a loud
By the gods.
and the creature stumbles back in surprise around the corner, just hissing a bit.
Well, that wasn't going to plan, was it?
Synas,
Is the rat okay?
the rat is still in Thava's hand. Synas,
Guess you gotta.
you do hear the talking that you heard before stop.
I think they're on to us.
Shit.
What? We gotta get behind cover. Wait, what's this back here? And he's like, kind of like pointing here.
That would be the who is on to us.
Oh, that was the other direction.
Yes. Make, as a group, if you could, just make a stealth roll for me real quick.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
no.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
19.
14.
Yeah, that
Uh,
tracks still.
I had to do it. I actually did. I I mean, it doesn't even matter. I mean,
I got
it's at
7.
disadvantage, so I can roll
Yeah,
it again.
do it at
but
disadvantage.
Just whatever's lower.
Yep.
Okay, 6.
Yeah, I got a 7 with my disadvantage.
12.
Do I have disadvantage?
You
Depends on
shouldn't.
the type of armor you're wearing.
Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
your armor.
It would
I
have a red.
17.
It would have a red. Like
Okay,
D20 next to it. if it
Gotcha.
was.
yeah, 17.
Okay. You guys wait for a few moments after this loud crashing thud. The door at the end of the hallway creaks open a little bit with an
So I would like to snuff my flame and step back into the mouth.
Oh yeah, I would also like to snuff my lights. That's a great idea.
Yes. Well, like, I'm like huddled up with Rinn behind this column right here.
and the door. You hear like a none of you speak Goblin, right?
What is Goblin?
Really?
It's a language
Seven.
all its own.
Okay.
No? Okay. You hear something speaking. Just a sort of. And then the door closes again. And the tension
Ew.
relieves as the moment passes, but you don't seem to have been discovered.
I bet goblin flesh is really tasty.
Kind of think
You
it's
know
the same
what?
thing.
The Nothic
I
this creature comes creeping out again and goes, "So do I get the rat?"
Yes. You get the rat. Don't
Wait!
worry.
How do you, what about Goblin?
No, don't make any suggestions. It's gonna be harder to get. Okay.
Why not? You say you don't like goblins.
Are you actually
They're all
shouting?
evil, right?
Wait, but are you actually shouting?
Please.
Maybe not. I don't know if shouting is the right word, but like speaking loudly.
And
For
Bud's,
the record, I'm gonna get a swing bullet ready, just
Bud's,
in case somebody starts walking down this hallway.
Bud's tenory voice does kind of linger in the large space as you hear like a what echo in this 20-foot high ceiling. The Nothic does creep over to the edge and reaches out a spindly arm towards you, Thava, like, "Give me the rat."
She has no qualms and reaches out to hand it over.
And it swings its hand up in a violent clawing motion.
Goodbye, Remy.
Remy, no.
Oh no.
Little French rat, no. What is your AC, Thava?
It is 17.
Okay. This creature rolled an 18 to hit.
Wow, you fucking sack of shit.
And as it is trying to stab a claw up into the rat that's in your hand, it hits the rat. The rat vanishes in a puff of smoke, and a claw stabs into your hand for 3 slashing damage. And it just hisses. Trickery. Should have seen that coming. Trickery.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Well, someone knows we're here then.
Wait, does that mean the rat wasn't a real rat?
Nope.
You, anyone make a general intelligence check for me?
Can I make like an arcana?
Or an arcana check, yeah?
Okay.
7.
Never mind.
Oh,
I'm
well.
stuck. I'm 5.
I got
A
12
dirty-
intelligence.
A dirty 20 arcana.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. Great. Reyka, you're not sure where you've heard of this, but you've heard that wizards have familiars that often take the shape of animals.
Oh, great.
And Synas, you have encountered probably several wizards in your time, or very much know of the fact that many of them use familiars to be able to scout around, see through them, cast spells through them. You're pretty sure that that was a familiar.
I'm placing bets on glass staff.
All right, I tell the group, guys, I think that was a familiar. I'm not sure if somebody's watching us.
Seems your boss is already onto us then, she says to like the Nalek.
And you will join the food soon.
All right, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
All right, roll.
That was a threat.
Roll me an attack real quick.
All right. Oh, I'm trying to be quiet, but he knows we're here.
And then while she's doing that, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, that's fair.
Damn.
Nice. 16.
A 16 to hit?
Oh,
Oh, 16 initiative.
I just
sorry.
said 16 initiative for me. Yeah.
I got a 14.
You got a 14. You sling this firebolt out, and the creature, glancing at you quickly, just turns its shoulder a little bit, and it poof, hits the cavern wall behind it. And you hear this creature just go, violence it is then. Flesh will tear. As it... We go into l'initiative. Why is my initiative? Come on. Turn order. There we go. Yeah, you don't do this for, a month and a half and you forget how to do all this stuff.
How dare you?
How dare I not be an expert? Okay. Go ahead and enter your initiatives in there.
Tie break.
Do I actually need to do a tie break with?
You can choose with your friends. You
Oh,
can
okay.
choose who wants to go first, but you have to remain in that order for the rest of combat.
Okay. What would you like to do, Axikor?
Oh, I'm tied. Okay. You can go first. It's fine.
Okay.
Can I find a pen in a reasonable time? There we go. All right, everything's not horrible. Rinn, what is your initiative?
16.
And what did you? Oh yeah, okay. Cool. 16. Ba-doop. And he's at 13. Sort descending. Boop.
How am I always having all the enemies? Slow kitty.
At the top of the turn order, Niah. What
I
are you
guess I'm
doing?
going in before you, bud.
All right. I will skip ahead to right here,
Okay.
and I will cast Eldritch Blast
Give me some Eldritch Blast.
for a 22,
22 hits.
dealing 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
A very solid hit as the blue light of your Eldritch Blast arcs out and nails it square in the chest with a as it takes a solid hit.
Quick question: can I continue my move after I do my attack, or was that the end?
Yeah, once
of my-
you can do all your actions and everything in any order, and until you run out of movement speed, you can move.
Okay, then I will pop around to here.
Okay. Whoops.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty,
Also,
Rinn.
I like how I'm the only one with the name spelled out in the turnover.
Oh yeah.
I think every person does. And on my screen, I only see Thava.
Oh, really?
spelled
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Rinn, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
We're gonna go for another firebolt.
Another firebolt. All right. Hit me with your best shot.
Oh, nice.
24 to hit. Definitely hits. Roll some damage.
6.
6 damage as another magical bolt zips across and nails this creature right in the center of mass. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see. I think we're pretty good. maybe I'll just be douche over here.
Okay. Bring us to Thava with Reyka on deck.
Is it just movement to try and jump across the gap, or do I have to make some kind of action to do that?
What is your strength?
It is 18.
Okay. Trying to remember what the distance is. If you were to back up about 10 feet and take a running start, you can jump across, or you can jump a linear amount of feet equal to your strength score.
Oh yeah, that should
I
be no
think.
problem.
Is it
Did I get, say, over here?
Yeah. You can take a
Next to it?
running leap over there next to the thing.
All right, we'll go ahead and do that.
Thava charges and jumps straight across this 10-foot wide gap.
And that was just movement, yes?
It is movement.
Okay, cool.
But I'm going to say
oh.
you had to back up 2 squares and then move forward
Yeah.
2 squares and jump. So you have like 5-10 feet of movement left at best.
Okay. I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
As like a weird, like red sort of aura surrounds her. And then I'm going to make an attack with my greatsword.
Do it.
Ooh, that is a nat 20.
Oh, all right.
Are you gonna explode it?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Roll me
let's
some
see,
damage.
Let's see. Ooh, that is a doo-doo nat 20.
Now remember,
15.
Yeah, no, remember.
with the no lame crits, you are only rolling the extra dice that you would have rolled. You do max damage on your weapon first, and then add your damage on top of that.
1 second, then we figure this
So
out.
your great sword is 2d6, right?
Yeah.
So
So
roll
it'd be-
2d6 again, and then add
Okay,
12 to it.
1 second. 2d6. One. That is 9. That was a 3 and a 6.
So 9 plus 12 is a total of 21.
21, and then is there the damage modifier that I get? And
Yes.
strength?
Yep.
My strength modifier is +4.
So 25 damage.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
Never mind.
Thava, as you hop across, this creature stumbles back a bit. You bring your massive sword up, and in one massive cleaving motion, you hacked out into this creature, and it screeches out with it as it crumples to the floor, dead.
Damn.
Oh, that wasn't that hard.
And the light in its eyes flicker a few times as in all of your minds you hear this fading. And it expires on the floor before you.
I should have just done this in the beginning.
Oh. Done, Thava.
Bringing us out of combat.
Is it safe to? Thava leapt across the crevasse. It's hard to say. Are we able to jump over there or use this other bridge or no?
Yeah, the bridge to the north is fine. It's intact. The southern one is the one that fell into the crevasse below.
Okay.
So you could cross over there.
She's just gonna come over here and just.
Do I see anything on its body? Like anything noticeable? Like as she's like probably cleaning off her greatsword real quick. She's probably looking down at the corpse.
You see that pouring out of the wound is a black, goopy substance that does not look like blood. And as you're standing there watching this, and Reyka comes across the bridge up next to you, this creature's form, the skin sort of cracks and peels on its own, and fissures appear throughout its body, and it just sort of, this black ooze bubbles out of it and then fades into the ground, and there's just a mess on the floor. No creature per se anymore.
Just a mess of black goo.
Pretty much.
Let's see if there's anything around here that we could take with us. Maybe this thing collected some magical items. Said it like to collect knowledge after all.
Indeed.
Does
like-
it sound like anyone down this hallway stopped their commotion
Room
again?
back here.
No, it is pretty quiet overall. You hear the muttering and talking, but they don't seem to be focused on you. Reyka,
Little storeroom back here.
as you move up into there, you see an area up to the north here that has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. There are several barrels stored against the wall here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, nails. The cavern continues some distance to the south behind you. You can make out several passages back there as you've seen before. But this looks like a storeroom.
Is there anything of value in the storeroom?
You can make,
Notice anything?
not at a cursory glance. If you'd like to look closer into the boxes or along the walls or something, you can make an investigation check.
I would love to make an investigation check.
Roll.
Can I check for traps first?
Sure, that is also an investigation check. Where are you checking
Oh,
for
okay.
traps?
I would like to check for traps
I would also like to check this bridge.
on this
for-
little bundle over here.
Niah, make an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence on investigation?
Intelligence, in this case. I'm assuming you're checking to see if the bridge is stable.
Yes. Well, that's a 2, so.
Seems fine. Reyka walked across it.
Can I recast my little lights?
Let me give you a little light here. Maybe about that much. Boop. Is that better for you? Your light's your little light's only working about a 10-foot radius.
Okay, but I can move them independently, right?
You can, yes. Let me
Alright.
give you your little torch, shall I? Boop. There's a little torch.
Nice.
And let's make it do not bright light, emits 10-foot low light. Can you move this torch?
I cannot.
You cannot. Gosh, darn it. Where's the controlled by section? Controlled by Rinn. Save. How about now?
There we go.
Great. Okay, so you have your little floating motes of flame that you can move about.
Wondrous.
So can I take a quick little look around this cave to
Yeah.
see if there might be anything?
Are you trying to look for treasure or just cursory glancing about?
I guess just glance for treasure.
Okay. Roll perception for me. Reyka, what'd you get on your
Perception.
investigation?
I thought you were doing other people. So investigation, I got a 2.
A 2. Seems fine. Seems like
Like
barrels and
21.
boxes.
I got 21 perception.
Okay. As you're walking around Thava, you don't really see anything per se up here. This cavern seems very bare, minus claw marks and maybe some dried blood here and there, but overall,
Pretty sterile.
anything else you'd like to do, Reyka?
Yeah, I want to check out these boxes in this corner.
Sure. As you open the boxes, there's just more of what you've seen before. It kind of looks like building supplies, kind of general supplies. Nothing really out of the ordinary, per se.
Okay. Guys, there's nothing of value here.
The hall does continue to a dead end at the end to your right there. But beyond that, you see nothing.
Is it just a dead end?
It's a dead
Like,
end hallway.
there's probably, like
Rinn,
investigate this dead
Are
end.
you approaching this set of doors stealthily?
Yes, I am.
Would you roll a
I
stealth
want
check
to
for me?
Listen and see if I can hear it.
Roll a stealth check and then roll a perception check for me.
16 stealth. And 13 perception.
Okay.
What kind of tools did you say were in here? Dre?
Hammers, shovels, very general store things.
Okay. I'm wondering if there are any that might be of use that I could like put in my, I don't know, inventory or whatever.
You could take some hammers. It's probably
I
about
don't
what would
think-
fit. But
I've got a hammer already.
Rinn, as you listen in at the door, you hear some talking in common of just a "Hey, you cheated, you fuck," and a few yells. It seems somebody's having a pretty good time on the other side of that door. They sound very word slurry. There's the sound of coin clinking, some slamming fists on the table, and maybe some snoring? You're not quite sure. There's a lot of noise behind there.
In what direction does it look like the door opens?
It appears to open inward into the room. The handle is on your side, so it would be hinged at the wall.
There's 2 doors, correct?
Yes, the southern door is where you are hearing all this out of.
Okay, and the northern door, nothing?
You don't seem to hear anything in there.
Okay. Can I tie the doorknobs together?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
you-
have rope in my bag.
You break out some rope and tie a knot around one handle and around the other. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. Oof, 9.
You're not really the biggest expert at knot tying, but it seems like a pretty. You've done a pretty alright square knot between these 2 door handles.
All right. I will walk away proudly.
Okay.
I would like to investigate this dead end.
Sure. What was your previous investigation check? Actually, no. You know what? Roll a new investigation check for me.
A 4.
A 4. It is a smooth, flat wall.
Okay.
Have a go at it.
All right.
Yeah,
you
go for it, bud.
may at a slightly higher DC.
Let's see. I got a 15.
15. Let me look at something here. Okay. Bud, as you are running your hand along this smooth wall, you kind of feels like it's not necessarily a wall per se. And as you're moving your hand over it, you can kind of feel the exchange of air passing along one of the seams at the edge of the wall. You think maybe this might be a secret door.
Ooh, fun.
Do you try and push on it?
In a moment, I'm going to look back at Reyka and be like, "Oh, hey, I think I feel a draft coming through the other side. This might be a secret door."
Oh, I knew it. Good job, bud.
Thanks. Should we get the
Reyka's-
others?
Yeah, Reyka goes over here and like loudly whispers to the others and gestures with her arms. Hey guys, come here. I think we found a secret entrance.
Perfect.
So while they were investigating up there, I'd also like to investigate down here.
Sure. Down over there?
Yeah, I want to sneak down there with my light snuffed.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
15.
15, okay. As you can move yourself, feel free.
Yeah.
Begin creeping along through this area here. Running your hands along the stone walls, which much like the area to the north, just appears to be nice flagstone, smooth stone walls, nicely sculpted. The passage continues around a left turn down south of you.
Okay, I want to get grip of that corner, and then I want to listen around the corner.
Sure. Make a perception check.
11.
Okay. You don't hear anything. It is dead silent down here.
All right, I peek around the corner.
And as you peek, you
Okay.
see a dead end with a flat wall.
Okay. How long was there investigating up there?
A couple minutes. This is happening simultaneously, so right about now, Reyka might have whispered and called out into the cavern.
Wait, is this a dead end?
It appears to be that way.
Okay, alright. Let them do their thing.
Okay. Reyka, Bud, Synas, would you like to try and open this door?
Should I give it a push?
Yeah, just be real careful though.
Okay. I push the door.
And as you do, it seems to sort of slide very, very perfectly over this smooth stone floor and opens outward to reveal a small little passage ahead of you with another door.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel!
What's with this icon right here on the map?
Jeez.
What, that little door
Break the
icon
fourth wall.
Oh, it's a door icon, okay.
that you could walk up and click on to open yourself?
Ah!
Oh! I know, right?
I thought, for some reason, I thought the wall was like right here.
Oh.
And then when you like,
Look, it's hard.
opened it,
It's
it's
difficult to
right
do
here.
like secret doors in a static map.
is this
And there's two paths.
You're right. So as you come into here, there is a door down to the right and a door straight ahead of you. Rinn goes charging in. Rinn, as you enter here,
Oh,
You
we
see
better, we better
racks-
make sure Thava knows about this.
you see racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows with bolts
dude.
and shields, as well as a dozen dirty red cloaks hanging from a few hooks by the door.
Oh shit!
Reyka grabs a red cloak and puts it on.
I don a red cloak immediately.
So at this point, Thava is still in the central cavern. Kind of heard the call out in the other room. She kind of looks around one of the pillars to where she saw Niah kind of wander off to, and she kind of just says in like this kind of like whispered kind of shouting voice, like, "Niah, where are you? The others found something."
Okay, while that is going on, I would like to be investigating this little corridor here.
Okay.
Run my hand along, see if I find anything that feels off.
Give me either a perception or investigation check.
Investigation. For 9.
9. As you run your hand along the wall, following it to the end, it just seems like a dead-end wall. Pretty smooth. Doesn't seem like this goes anywhere.
Well, alright. Make my way back over here.
Make a move.
Dead end over there.
Oh, well, sounds like they found something on the other side. We ought to get caught back up with them.
Thava and Niah, what are your passive
Lies before
perceptions?
Estray.
Passive perception,
Well,
12?
14.
14. Thava, since you're nearish this side of the bridge, as you guys start walking north out of this room, you're glancing around. You see something in the struts underneath the bridge on the northern side of it that you hadn't really noticed before.
Oh,
It kind of looks like a large chest wedged up underneath the bridge. This would be as
Oh?
you're about here-ish. You kind of just glance back.
okay.
And you see just right about here at this little corner, there seems to be a treasure chest just stuck up under this bridge.
Okay. Thava will suddenly stop, noticing that, and then kind of look to Niah and go, "There's a chest under the bridge.
so there is.
Some treasure, perhaps. Here, let me take a look at it." And she will kind of clamber down the edge
Sure.
to kind of get closer to it.
Sure. It is a pretty steep edge,
That's fine.
like almost vertical.
That's fine.
I can.
No,
let
no,
out-
don't do anything. Oh, sorry. Unless you want,
Oh.
if you're gonna say something, go ahead. That's fine.
I can get some rope out and.
Nope, you don't need to do it. She has a climbing speed.
Yeah, since you have a climbing speed, you don't need to make an athletics check. You just kind of scamper your way down and grip into the wall right next to this chest. And looking below
Yep.
you, you can see even more corpses are stacked up under this bridge area in the dim mist below you.
She kind of just takes a very brief moment and just kind of stares down at the corpses. Just kind of looks at them for a moment, and then kind of like clambers back up and slides the chest onto the ground. Or across the ground, I should say.
And before Niah and Thava, there is a large chest about 6 feet long and 3 feet tall. 3 feet wide.
Wait.
It's like a footlocker. It's large.
I knew this creature had to have something of worth.
Well, what's inside it?
Let's
Do
see.
you open it?
Yeah.
Okay. As the chest opens, nothing happens.
Okay.
And you see within it about a bunch of coins totaling to 160 silver, 120 gold, and 5 malachite gems, 2 potions of healing,
Ooh.
Wow.
and a spell scroll, as
Okay.
well as a large, what appears to be longsword
Wait,
in a silver scabbard.
Holy shit! Is there a place that we can write this down real quick? Like,
Yeah, we've got an inventory chat.
You sure do.
right.
Looking at this sword, you can see that the crossguard is in the shape of a bird of prey with its wings outstretched.
Ooh, look at this.
Sorry, what was the list of this stuff in there again?
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask.
160
Like, I
silver,
assume that
120
Deriaz is writing it
gold.
down.
Yeah, give us a.
160 silver, 120 gold, 5 malachite gems, 2 potions of healing, and a spell scroll, as well as a longsword.
Obviously, Thava's going to immediately kind of like look at the longsword. Like, she will like pick it up, I guess.
Sure. It seems very beautiful in its scabbard. Do you pull it out of its sheath?
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Why wouldn't you look it over?
Hmm.
Yeah.
As you slide it out, it is a beautiful blade, completely untouched by rust or any of the elements. It is along its sort of where the blood groove would be is this beautiful filigree of silver, sort of. It almost looks like swirls that turn into birds, then back into swirls into talons, all the way up it to the tip. It's very well balanced. It is a beautiful blade.
It's a
Pulling
long
out
sword.
filigree.
It is a long sword.
Oh god, it's not a big one. Oh, damn. Not a claymore.
It's not a great sword, but it's a pretty good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I don't remember who else in the party uses martial weapons.
I do.
Oh. Well, she'll obviously let Niah grab a hold of it and look it over too. So she'll pass
Right.
it along.
Niah will inspect it and give it a few practice swings.
It is very well balanced. Both of you, give me a history check real quick.
Both of us, or
Yeah.
just
Both of you, since you've been looking at this blade long enough. And Thava, as you look at the scabbard again, there is the name Talon inscribed into it along
rolled
the
a
side.
4.
Roll the 4. E...
4.
Cool. You do not know what this blade is, but it is beautiful. And Niah, you may add a +1 longsword to your inventory.
Okay.
wasn't quite big enough for my taste, anyways. Nice sword, though.
I think I will put this to good use.
You're welcome. He just kind of grins. Gives Niah a smirk.
Do you
Show the
proceed?
rest of them.
Do you proceed to catch up with the rest of your party?
Yeah,
Yes.
Thava will just kind of pick up the chest and bring it along. Why not?
So as Niah comes along.
Thava
You
and her
guys.
chest.
Yep, Thava in her chest.
You know her in her chest. She's,
I wasn't near Thava early, but I was gonna say like Thava already has a chest.
As you guys hear coming up behind you this shuk, 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 as Thava approaches with a wooden chest full of coins and potions, with the potion bottles kind of inside. And
Reyka turns and goes, "Hey guys, check." Oh, you find.
we found a little something inside the creature's lair.
Ooh.
And then she'll kind of stop seeing the armory, and she kind of just lights up just a little bit. But she'll bring it in here and throw the yeah. She's gonna throw the chest onto one of the tables, like clear some space off.
it lands with a sort of thud of wood and metal against wood.
We should divvy these up. No sense in carrying the chest around with us the whole time.
Dre, what do we have before us?
In the room?
Yes.
There is a selection of what looks like very basic and somewhat rusty spears, swords, and crossbows and shields. They look rudimentary. Very basic weaponry.
What about these red cloaks, guys? Maybe we could like go around in them and like as a disguise or something.
Kind of
You
what
could
I was
put some socks on Rinn though with your clippy. Well, me too for clippy clops.
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
God.
To be specific as well, the weapon racks appear to hold 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows with 8 quivers, each holding 20 crossbow bolts each, and 3 shields.
Excuse me, DM.
Yes.
Could Reyka and I get a +2 to our stealth if we wear sock booties over our hoofers?
Oh my god.
No.
They're gonna look so. They would look so silly with those though. You should really consider it.
Just
really
booties.
consider it.
Little booties.
Time to put Bud in the thigh-high socks for stealth bonus.
Oh
my
god, no!
These two are
Bud's a programmer now.
Oh damn!
Oh, yeah.
Socks.
Put on those coding socks, buddy. Alright, but that is what you see in here.
Can I grab a shield? I'm gonna grab
Sure,
a shield.
grab a shield.
Alright.
You can add 1 shield to your inventory. Are you
Look
all
at that.
taking cloaks?
Yes.
Definitely.
Alright.
Oh, this
Why-
is
why
for
are we
everyone?
taking-
Putting the cloak on now.
You,
Why are
I'm
we
putting
taking
it on.
cloaks again? What?
Because they're Redbrand cloaks. We could perhaps blend in.
You don't think that they're going to tell what? Like, I'm pretty sure they're a small enough group that they know who each of their members are.
Yeah,
You know,
We
probably.
like sneak around
What?
the corner, like
I
you
guess
know.
just a moment of distraction.
I was
If-
going to
Yeah.
say though, have
Yeah,
you
I
seen
mean,
this
if-
group?
If they're dumb enough, they might think that we're new recruits.
Exactly.
Look, I guess if everyone's going to be doing it, I might as well grab one. Fine.
all the cool
Yeah.
kids are wearing shitty red cloaks.
It goes with your scales.
Uh-huh.
So you all don, and these cloaks are sized for humans. So on Synas and Thava, they're a bit snug, and on Bud, maybe a little loose. But you are all wearing red scarves and
Can't
cloaks.
see his eyes.
Do you really think
Hood.
this is gonna work? How many Leonin have you seen around?
Well, how about you go in the back?
Well, I don't see anything nice in this one. I don't see anything very nice in here. It's all little low quality, you know.
Do we do an investigation of the room?
Looking throughout, it seems like this is an armory. There doesn't appear to be any nooks or crannies to hide anything in. It's very basic.
Okay. Let's check out the other room then.
Oh, we should figure out who's getting healing potions.
The scroll also is unidentified and
Oh
unclaimed.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
How do we do that? How do
You
we
would just need to
identify it?
take a few minutes to look it over and study it with an Arcana check.
Oh, who's smart? Not me.
Who's smart? Not me.
Yep. But if
I could
Okay.
take a look if you need me to.
Please do. Please do.
But if anyone wants to take healing potions, I suggest someone other than Thava because she can heal already. So
Actually, it doesn't even know that yet, though.
no, you guys don't know it yet, but I'm just saying from like a player perspective, like she won't be clamoring at the bit to go, oh yeah, give me one of those healing potions. Come on.
All of you did see Thava
With the red glow.
get that and also get Sildar up when he was KO'd in the
that's
Goblin
true.
Cave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Though
that's right.
I don't know.
he didn't seem super excited about it at the time.
Well, don't ask questions about that, okay? Don't ask questions.
For the record, in trying to identify the scroll, 14 Arcana.
You very easily see that this is a well, actually, as you open the spell case, the scroll case, can't talk. Yes, you see one spell scroll of the spell Augury.
Augury? What's that?
It is a divination spell, a second level divination spell.
What does it do?
By casting, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Oh.
That is what the spell does.
Not
I feel
the
like
most
I
useful.
feel like it's a very Synas kind of a thing.
Well,
Because you can use your cards for it.
I suppose. I mean, I have the cards already, so. But if nobody else finds a need for it, I suppose I could carry it for now.
Yeah, I think so.
So Synas acquires a scroll of augury. And who
already
is
have one potion of healing, so
Yeah, same.
Do I mean, I'll take one. I don't think I
You-
have one.
You should.
add a potion of healing to your inventory?
Great.
Who is getting the last potion?
Anybody? I'll take
Does
two.
Reyka
I
want
mean,
it?
Yeah,
I
say
don't
Ricka.
have one. I'll take one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
give
have
it to
one.
Reyka. Yeah.
So Reyka and Rinn add a potion of healing to your inventory.
And I imagine we can do this after the session. We're going to divvy up the gold, split it amongst ourselves. So,
Yeah.
well, Deriaz actually did the math, so.
Yep.
What about
There's,
the
like-
malachite gems, though?
There's like 4 floating silver. I figured it's silver, whatever.
I mean we can go ahead and add like that to our inventory, right?
It
The-
is
the gold and
also,
silver.
for clarity, 5 malachite gems.
Oh, it's
5
5, my bad.
malachite. Well, who doesn't end up with one?
I can pass.
I mean, you did get a sword, that's true. That only feels fair. You got +1 sword, so sure, why not? Malachite gem.
All I
and
know is it's
everyone
well
else-
balanced.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, Dre did say it was +1, but yeah, okay, it's fair. That is fair.
All right, let's get this other room. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I gotta know.
Synas,
Yeah,
would
right.
you...
Did we
So
divvy up
maybe-
all the gold now, or are we doing that later?
I
We
went
were
ahead
just-
and took my portion.
Deriaz did
Yeah,
the math. You can
Deriaz did
add
the math in
your
there.
portion to your inventory.
Oh, I see. He put it. Got it.
So one suggestion I might make is that if we are going to pretend that we are red cloaks or Redbrands, maybe the one human should be the one in the lead.
I was simply here to make a perception check, actually, just to make sure.
Please,
yeah.
please perceive.
Oh God, 9.
Cool. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Doesn't appear to be
Can
any
I
sound through that door.
perceive as well?
You may. It will be a higher DC.
I will go ahead and just step out of the way.
Maybe I should let somebody with a higher perception do it.
Either
Mine
way,
was a +6.
yeah. Either way, the more people who attempt a single thing that has already been attempted by another party member, the DC will go up.
Can I help the next person?
How would you
Maybe.
help them here?
I will cup
But
behind
being
their
quiet.
ears. I will cup behind their ears so they can hear a little bit better.
I totally forgot I know guidance now.
You should probably
I
be
could just
using
feel
that.
like using that.
So what does that do?
It gives you a D4 To any
I just
ability
touch
check.
Someone? Yeah, I just touch someone, and the target gets a D4 added to their ability check.
Is that a cantrip or?
Yes, it's
It's
a
a cantrip, yeah, so I
Yep.
can just keep spamming it. I mean, it's
As
it's
long as he can
audible
touch
and
you.
noticeable.
Yes.
So I can't
Right.
be like, oh, we're sneaky, but
But as long as it is said before the result is announced, I will allow it.
Okay. Okay.
Who's got the second highest perception? I got +4.
I think that might be you, unless it's Reyka.
I have +4 as well.
No. Perception. Yeah, I have +6.
Oh, Reyka should give it a go then.
We
With
should give it a go.
guidance.
All right.
maybe?
Well, are we trying to be sneaky about this, or?
I was just listening because we've obviously been detected given the poofy rat.
Yeah.
That's true. Reyka, yeah, you should perceive this door and make sure you've got booties over your hoovers.
There were
That's
no
the real
there were no
guidance.
booties in that room, just FYI.
I knitted them myself last
Oh my gosh, how
Yeah,
cute.
DM, I made those last night, okay?
night. They're tartan colors.
I will not allow it.
But heart and booties.
I know, maybe later. So, Reyka, make, and with Rinn covering one of your ears, cupping your ear to help you hear, make for me a perception roll with advantage.
See, the help action's much better than guidance.
And do you want to guide her as well?
Sure, why not?
Why not? Okay. Make your roll at advantage and then roll 1d4 for me.
Okay, get my advantage roll.
Roll 2d20, take the highest.
Ugh. First one is an 8. Second one is, I can do math, 18.
Okay. Plus
highest.
6 becomes a 24.
Okay, and then I roll a what?
Roll a 1d4.
I rolled the wrong one. Okay.
Little caltrop guy.
The one that hurts to step on.
Yes.
Yes. 24, I got a 3.
A 3. So you've rolled a total of
Christ.
24 to perceive through this door. As you're listening, you hear perhaps the faintest shuffle of a boot on a stone floor, but nothing else. Other than a little shh, it is deathly silent. What would you guys like to do?
Can we do
So
that?
I would
you know.
like. Well, I can try and ease the door open and take a peek.
Bud, what were you gonna say?
I was saying, like, is there anything we can do now that we are like aware that perhaps someone is on the other side?
You can open the door.
Is there a
You-
keyhole?
There is a keyhole.
Do you want to try and see through
Reyka,
it?
why don't you look through that keyhole right there?
Whoever's at the door, glancing through the keyhole, you see what appears to be the front end of a sarcophagus.
Oh,
A large stone coffin, not but 7 feet on the other side of the door. But you can't really see
Great.
around the room much.
even worse, there are undead.
I mean,
Possibly.
they did tell us about that before we went in there, that that undead were watching over some survivors or something. I think.
You were informed by the individual whom you questioned that there were some undead in a crypt area that were helping guard some prisoners that were to be sold for slavery.
Oh.
Yes.
Chance to be a hero.
I need a hero to save me now. Sorry.
I
So-
knew the accent was just a joke.
This turns into a musical with Bud sliding forward between everyone singing that.
Oh my god.
No, it's just
So-
whenever he sings, he loses the accent.
Oh.
Yes, Bud knows skillet.
All right, who would like to try and open this door?
I was thinking I could try and ease the door open quietly.
Sure.
So did somebody mention undead or anything? Like in character?
You would have
I
heard
did
it.
not.
You would have heard it from the guy that you questioned.
Well, right, but I'm saying, like, did anyone say anything after
Did
checking?
Reyka say what?
Right,
They
you
saw
should have
or
said
no?
something.
They only heard a little shuffling of feet.
All I heard was footsteps, guys. I said I heard somebody.
Right, but then you saw a sarcophagus.
Yes.
Who saw the sarcophagus?
Whomstever was peeking through the door, whether it was Niah or Reyka. You guys are moving your tokens a lot. It's hard to know.
I don't believe I was peeking.
Yeah, I think that's Reyka.
Was it me?
You were perceiving at the door, so
Okay. I guess I should walk up to the door.
that is all you know.
Probably tell the group that there's dead in there.
Yes, I've told it. I've told the group.
Great.
Would it be stealth or sleight of hand to try and open the door silently?
It would be a sleight of hand check.
Is there any light behind me?
I have to move Rinn real quick. Yes, there is one torch illuminated brightly behind you.
So Niah turns back and just kind of can you gestures to douse or hide the flame.
And the flame just drops immediately, covering this area in dim light that Rinn is shining about with her little flames.
Okay. Now I would like to try and open the door quietly.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sleight of hand? Oh, okay. Oh, well, 6, so...
As you grip the handle of the door and turn it, it is clearly very rusty. And as you turn it, it makes a sound. Do you still
So
push it?
I was just trying to crack the door to get the look.
You still have to turn the handle to open it. And you crack it open a little bit. And just immediately to the left of the door, you can see what looks like a suit of armor on display. But it obscures your vision into the rest of the room. Basically, this suit of plate armor is, or a suit of kind of plate, kind of chainmail. It looks a little haphazardly assembled. Just stands there.
How
I
big
can
is
watch
it?
it.
How big is the suit of armor? Just to find out.
About an average human size.
Ah, damn, never mind. Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah.
Fishing for the plate.
Yeah. Also, while I remember, the room with the weapons.
Yes.
Are there any blunt weapons in there?
No. There are spears, swords, both long and short swords, and crossbows.
Okay. Never mind. Just checking.
Okay. After opening the door creak and hearing the grinding, I like to pause for a moment and listen.
As you listen, nothing appears to move in the next room.
So I continue to use the door open.
And it slowly creaks, kind of with a here and there, but eventually you open it enough that your friends and you could pass through. Let me just... Oop. You see a well-illuminated room. This sort of... three large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt room, and propped up against each of them seems to be some discarded armor pieces, some little weapons on the ground here and there. It looks rather disheveled. The sarcophagi are closed, though. There are false columns along the walls into which are carved the image of spreading oak trees. There is a double door in the southeast corner, over here, which is sheathed in tarnished copper plate.
I like to poke my head in here and see this corner.
Okay. So as you scoot yourself in.
I didn't want to enter, I just want to look.
Yeah, you're just peeking through.
Yeah.
You see that. You see
Okay.
another door. And the room as was told. And these... Now you also see there are 3 suits of armor here. 2 in the north and 1 in the southwest corner.
At this point, Niah just relaxes. There's no one in here.
Perfect.
This group already have an experience where
I'm about to say, though, I would like to kind of watch the suit of armor in front of me very closely for a moment.
Okay. You stare at the suit of armor. Make a perception check. Is anyone else moving into the room?
I was about to.
Yep.
Can I?
You can
stay right here.
Feel free to move as you would like.
10.
Make a
I'm
10.
having technical difficulties with my screen.
Oh no, what is happening?
all grayed out and I can't see anybody or myself anymore.
Oh. Where are you?
Yeah, I noticed you're not here.
Where is your token?
Tried
She fall into the
refreshing.
shadow realm
Yeah.
again.
How did she end up in the shadow realm?
Oh god, she's in the back rooms.
Oh no, she's
Oh,
in the
no.
back rooms. Well, Reyka, you are
Gotta-
here.
Could you
Wait.
imagine?
Now I'm back. Okay, I
There
don't
you
know what
are.
happened.
That's how you end a
Actually-
campaign.
One time when we were playing, my housemate overheard me like doing my butt voice saying like, "I've been banished to the Shadow Realm,"
Oh
and
my
like
God.
they still bring it up every now and then
That's
'cause
great.
it cracks them up.
That's
Amazing.
pretty good.
Alright,
Uh,
thank you for the help. I am now back to where I was.
Could
Okay.
you imagine such fancy character falling into the back rooms if we still had a context?
As Thava and Reyka approach the sarcophagus on the right here, all of the suits of armor shudder, the metal shaking, and out of the eye holes, and Niah, you see this immediately, a dim greenish light begins to appear where the eyes are supposed to be, as these suits of armor sort of start to fall apart as whatever's within them begins to move. As, if I could reveal these things, 3 skeletons appear here. Why are... Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong layer to move that, which needs to be deleted. Delete, delete. You see 3 skeletons in shoddy armor appear to start moving. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
So we will be right back in, say, 10 minutes.
I can't
Okay.
believe we walked into a room and got 3 new party members.
I know. This is correct.
If
If you're
you're-
making friends,
If we had a necromancer in the party, I'd say that's true, but you know.
We'll be back. And we are back. Okay. So, if everyone could please roll initiative for me. As 3 skeletons jitter their way out of this shoddy armor.
Wait, skeletons are coming out of the armor?
They sort of suddenly animated and are... Some of the armor has fallen off of them with loud clangs and pangs. Revealing some...
looks like you getting out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, yep, same. Mood.
Mhm.
Why am I having such a freaking hard time adding... Oh, it's because the map is just like... I'm going to move Synas and Bud real quick so I can reach them. Hold on. Put you
I
right
was gonna
back.
say Mal.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Question for you,
Oh, the
Dre.
shadow.
I just threw him into the shadow
Invisible
realm.
Force just picked me up.
Dre,
Yeah, what's up?
question for you.
I'm floating.
Is my Shield of Faith still active?
How long does the spell last?
10 minutes.
I would say it would be active for this encounter, but it would be the last encounter it'd be
Okay.
active for.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, go ahead and add your initiatives into the order here. The order. We need some combat music here.
Do we though?
Let's go
Why
with
are
a
we
little...
fighting our new party members?
That's,
Why are you fighting your new party members? What are you doing? What a crazy concept, you crazy kids. D20, go. Cool.
Path of the Kingslayer makes me think of Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer.
No,
Shining
given that
castle.
second name,
As I
it's
curl
definitely
80
Witcher.
pound dumbbells.
Rinn and Bud, what are your initiatives?
I rolled 7.
7. Bud, what'd you roll?
Hold on, I need to turn the the stream back down.
Were you jamming?
And well, the hyperlight drifter music was a little too quiet earlier, but
Gotcha.
now it's too loud. Okay, let me see. 18.
18.
Almost 318.
Damn.
Very nice. All right, let us organize. All right. Bud and Niah, please make. Well, actually, what's your dexterities?
My dexterity is +3.
+3?
+5.
Okay, you guys go before the skeleton.
Fucking lord.
You go before the skeletons.
Bud is very acrobatic.
Clearly.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
got.
maybe
20?
You know how much in acrobatics he has?
Yeah, but
20.
since
+7.
Boy's got a +7 in
Jesus
acrobatics. My God.
Christ.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Oh, but you can go
Anyway,
first.
score.
You can get to go last round, so or last combat.
So, Bud, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Well,
In the next room, you have heard a bit of an exclamation, perhaps, and the clanking of armor as it falls off of armor stands you have not seen, as well as the clattering of bones.
okay, so can he see this guy right here?
Yeah, you can see that guy all the way at the end. He's just kind of shambling out of stillness.
Okay. I will just go for a let's see. I'll do Hunter's Mark on that guy,
Okay.
and I will use my longbow.
Wait, are you shooting through me?
Over you, around your shoulder. It's fine.
Yeah, but is just gonna be like, hold on, who am I telling this to?
Niah.
Rinn and Niah, like, hey y'all, can you like lean to the side? I'm shooting my arrow. And then he's going to go for it.
Amazing. Hunter's Mark. There you go.
Hold on, this is a test thing. Don't pay attention to D&D.
I can never not pay attention to D&D.
I mean the website. Don't pay attention to that roll there. All right.
I'm trusting you guys to tell me your rolls and be real about it.
I got a to hit 13.
13 just hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That's an 8.
Okay.
So
8.
plus 3 is 11, and with Hunter's Mark, it's gonna be a 1d6. Oh my gosh, I got a 6.
So 17 total.
Yes.
Bud, as you knock and fire an arrow, it soars past Rinn and Niah and straight into the skeleton's eye socket, and its head detaches from its body, getting pinned to the wall, and the rest of the body crumbles, and that skeleton is defeated.
Wow, nice.
Okay.
Bud does a little fist pump, and he's like, bullseye!
Out of character, Bud's freaking bloodthirsty.
He's dangerous. He's real dangerous.
Yeah, watch out.
Like when Thava in a previous session was like, "You're pretty good at killing." No fucking kidding.
No
yeah,
joke, yeah.
He is.
The innocent being who's scared, who's grieving for killing goblins.
Right.
One-shotting everything else that exists.
Didn't want to kill a rat.
Uh-huh.
He's very consistent.
What else would you like to do on your turn?
I will scoot past Rinn a little bit, just to... Actually, hold on. Maybe I can... Because I can't do anything else here, so I might as well move on this turn. 10, 15... 20. Can I, like, move here?
One
Yeah.
problem with that.
You can... So, the problem with that is that the skeleton at the door will get an attack of opportunity on you. You can. You will then have to clamber over the sarcophagus, which is about waist height on you.
Okay. I'll try it.
Okay.
I'll see how it goes.
All right. So the skeleton, as you come rushing in, is looking at Niah, and you come darting through, and it goes for a swing with a short sword on you. Does a 19 hit?
Oh, yes.
You take... Whoop, oh geez, that's 7 piercing damage
Oh my gosh.
as you come rushing by.
Okay.
And with your acrobatics, I'm going to say scampering over a sarcophagus is not the most difficult thing for you to do. And you move to that space. Fine
Okay.
enough. But you do take 7 damage.
Yeah. like
Oh,
hissing
yikes.
as he like leaps over the sarcophagus. He like poises himself behind the one right here,
Mhm.
and like poises his bow ready for his next turn later.
All right. Up next, we have Niah.
All right, I am going to thwack this dude.
Alrighty. Are you using the sword or your staff?
The staff, because hex weapon requires a long rest to reattune.
Okay. Give me an attack roll with your staff.
Well, great start. That's a 9.
9 total.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. You go for a swing and it clunks right into the wall next to it. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that's my turn.
Alrighty. It is the skeleton's turn then. The skeleton in front of you that you just swung at is going to swing a short sword at you. Does a 9 hit you? I don't think
No.
so. Misses and
This again.
yes, this again. Are you the problem?
Time is a circle.
Are you just creating a curse where you and your opponent can't hit each other? Is that what this is?
Apparently.
And then on Reyka, the one next to you shudders and swings an arm, and 7's not going to hit you. So it clumsily swings at you, and you just dodge out of the way of it. And speaking of, Reyka, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, there's this guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a short sword attack.
Give me the attack.
Plus 5 is 17.
17 to hit does hit.
Okay. So 1d6 plus 3. I got a 4 plus 3 is 7.
7 damage. Alrighty.
And I get a second one for two-handed.
Yes.
I'm gonna do the same thing to the same guy.
Okie dokie.
8 plus 5 is 13.
Just hits.
Okay. 6 plus 3. Ooh, a 6 plus 3 is 9.
Nice. You quickly slash into this skeleton. It doesn't bleed, obviously, and sort of corpse dust goes flying off of it as if it were blood with a as your swords cut into it, but it is still standing, if very shakily, and one of its arms kind of falls off and clatters into the floor, and it just looks at you with a... Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Synas, you are up with Rinn on deck.
Okay, first off, I gotta be able to even see what's going on. 5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25?
Yep.
I think I can kind of squeeze through
Yep,
there.
you can squeeze through there.
Let's see.
Oh, let me squeeze right past you.
At a quick glance, is it the one on the right that was,
Yes, it looks like it's ready to fall apart.
and the one on the left is pretty healthy still?
Completely untouched, in fact.
Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and actually go for the one on the left.
Okay.
With just taking the quarterstaff in both hands and just baseball swinging at this dude.
Alrighty, go for it.
Does a 21 hit him?
Oh, it really does, yeah.
Damn.
And that's gonna be 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning damage, okay. As you lower your grip on this staff and just woof, swing right into this thing, where are you aiming?
Straight for the head with the
Right for the
big
head?
antler at the end of the staff.
Crack! There is a huge shattering of bone, and Niah, you get sprayed with bone shards and dust as you deal a lot more damage than you thought you would. And your staff just goes straight through this thing, immediately killing it, and it drops to the floor in a pile of
Whoa.
bones.
Nah, it's just sputtering
Well
and
done.
coughing.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Shoot a quick apology. Didn't expect him to shatter like that, and I'm gonna turn my attention to the other one for next turn.
All right. Rinn, you are up with Thava on deck.
Okay. We go there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go here.
Here. You climb up on top of the sarcophagus that's there.
Yeah. I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot some fire out of my hands into that skeleton.
Awesome, do it.
20.
A 20. Okay. Definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
3.
3. As this skeleton struggles to hold itself together in front of you, Reyka, it goes to raise its sword as if preparing again, and right out of the left side of the room, a bolt of fire strikes this thing in the side of the head, and its neck just kind of burns apart, and it crumbles and falls apart. Also dead. Thava, it is your turn.
What do you mean it's my turn? What else is in here?
All 3 of the skeletons are dead.
What the fuck?
Sarcophagi.
Last
What-
Reyka skill.
What would you like to do?
Do I see any enemies? Like, she'll scan around the area and see if she sees anything.
Make a perception check.
17.
17. This door right here, you hear muttering behind it. As if individuals might be rapidly conversing with each other.
She's gonna run up to the door
Mm-hmm.
and kick it open.
Open that door.
Hey, nice.
Bam! You kick this door open, it swings open, and slams into the guy that's on the right side of it. Do you just full force kick it?
Yeah.
Roll me a strength check real quick.
Sure.
Just to see.
A regular strength
Yeah,
check.
just a regular strength check.
22.
Okay. The door does not swing open. It flies off of its hinges straight into the room with a into the wall in the back. And inside, you can see 2 individuals in red cloaks looking at where the door just slammed into the wall and then looking at you with a, oh, fuck!
Gentlemen.
But brandishing short swords in your direction. If a little more concerned now. Let me add them to the turn order here.
And she's still got some movement, so she's going to step into the room here proper, in the middle. And she'll make an attack on, let's say, this guy.
Okay. Go for it.
Oof. 8.
8 total.
Yeah, just 8.
You come swinging in and very proud of your door kick that shot it into the room. You go for a big wide swing on this guy and it comes up just short, not quite connecting with him. But they do look both rather scared. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Top of the turn order. Bud, you are up. Skelemons, you are not in this turn order anymore. Leave! Which one is it? Is it you? You're dead. Goodbye.
It looks like I can see this one right here.
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
just barely be able to eke out a shot on him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but just leans to the side a little bit from where he's positioned and lets fly another arrow.
All right.
Can I do Hunter's Mark on this guy?
Do you have a limited number of those you can do per day?
Actually, let me see. Let's see. I don't see anything like that.
Oh, okay. So, right, this is a concentration spell for up to 1 hour. So you can use your bonus action to just mark them after you've used it.
So I
If-
technically still have it going.
Yes, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Great.
It's a
you
concentration check, right?
No, he hasn't taken any damage. It's just he's shifting his hunter's mark from the skeleton that he
Actually,
killed
I have
to.
taken. I have
Yeah,
taken damage.
Oh, that's
7
right.
damage.
That's right. Make a concentration check for me. I forgot about that.
Okay.
You just need to beat a 10.
Okay.
So a Constitution saving throw.
I beat it.
Okay. So you still have Hunter's Mark up, and you can apply it to this gentleman.
Will
here.
do.
Well, bam. He is Hunter Mark head.
All right, let's see if I land this. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna land this one. That's a 9.
9 does not hit. The arrow
Okay.
clatters past into the room behind. Thava, at a quick glance, following that arrow, you see it flies into this cell up here and tinks into the wall above several individuals who are laying on the ground and crying in fear.
That's
Wow.
nice.
Nice job, bud.
Wait, what happened?
Anything else on your
I
turn?
didn't say that in character. It's fine.
I'm just gonna like move a little bit closer, like here. That'd be good. I'm done.
Okay. Niah, you are up.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Yeah. On either side of you are a Redbrand thugs brandishing short swords.
Okay. Have either of them been hit?
No.
Okay. I will swing at the one down below me.
Okay. Go for a swing.
Okay, 21.
21 definitely hits.
I'm using it one-handed, so 7 damage.
7 damage. A solid thwack into that gentleman's slightly exposed. He's wearing studded leather, but your weapon seems to harm him all the same. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Alrighty. Then we go to Reyka. It is your turn.
I'm gonna move up. Can I can't stand on the same block Niah is.
You cannot, no. You can stand here and hit both of them.
Oh, I
here,
can
though.
still hit them from here.
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically
like-
because Thava kicked the door off its hinges, so there's nothing stopping you from hitting either of them.
Great. So I want to use my short sword, two-handed attack on. I can't seem to ping this guy. This guy.
Bottom guy, okay.
Okay. Right. So that is. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna hit. 3. Oh, I lost this. 3 plus 5 is 8.
8 does not hit.
Okay. So the second short attack.
Short sword.
Short sword.
Short sword.
Short sword.
Short sword attack.
14.
14 just hits.
Plus 3, 7.
7 damage. A solid blow. He is looking very rough as you swing at him. He dodges out of the way of the first one, and the second short sword just finds a way right between his ribs. He's looking real rough. Anything else on your turn?
That is it.
Okay, Synas, you are up with the banditos on deck.
Okay, let's see. Can I... Don't think I have a good angle on the southern one. So we'll just take a slight step over to the side. And, probably do Thorn Whip, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do a Thorn Whip at this guy. I know it won't move him, because there's somebody in the way, but...
Yeah.
If it even hits, 14?
Just hits.
Just hits, okay. D6. Oh, 1 baby damage.
1 baby damage.
1 piercing baby damage.
As you fire out this whip of thorns from your bracelet, and it wraps around this guy, and he goes, ow, well, actually. And you go to pull him, but Reyka's in the way, so they kind of just bump into each other, and he slams into the corner, a bit disgruntled, but unmoved.
I'll take what I can get. That's it for me, though.
Alrighty. It is the bandit's turn. The bandit up top there is going to go after Thava. So he swings out with his short sword, and that definitely won't hit. That's pitiful. Bottom guy's gonna do the same thing because you were the first one to charge into the room. Does... I'm gonna guess big no on that, but does a 13 hit?
No.
No. So both of them go to swing at you, and one, deflect with the sword, the other one just thunks into your chainmail in your back, not really achieving anything, but standing their ground nonetheless. Rinn, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Alright, so there's two guys in here. There's another door over here. But nothing's happening in there yet. I can step through these guys, right?
Through your friends?
Yeah.
Yes, you can pass through your friends' squares.
Can I actually hit this guy from here?
Let's see, do you have a line of sight on him? Yeah, you could peek through the corner there and just throw something at him.
I'll just be like, duck! And I'll throw a fireball.
Okay. I was gonna say fireball. Oh god.
Yeah. No.
Not in here.
Oh shit. 12?
Does not hit. Whizzes
Oh,
over his head, and another scorch mark, or a scorch mark, ends up on the wall in the cell to the north, sending the people in there yelling and crying again in fear.
Oh gosh darn diddly damn.
Love to traumatize people as we try to save them.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Guys.
That's all I got.
Alrighty, Thava, it is your turn.
At least this building's stone, not wood.
Yeah.
She is going to try and hit the guy to the south,
Alrighty.
since everyone seems to be focused on the guy in the north.
Well, the guy in the south is the one that's looking real bad.
Nah, whatever. We'll go for the guy in the south anyway. No,
Okay.
I don't care. We'll go for it.
Okay. Go for it.
Ooh, that is a nat 1.
Ooh, that doesn't hit. You go
Please
to
do not hit me.
you go to swing, you reel your greatsword back, and you just and you swing past him, and it gets kind of wedged into the jail cells have like the square rod latticing on them, and you swing and your sword kind of gets jammed in between two of them, and you kind of have to wrestle it back, but you do not connect.
This piece of shit.
Anything else?
That's it.
Bud, we are back to you.
Okay. I assume I can still.
You can
See
still
this
see that
dude
guy.
right here?
Yep, no problem.
All right. One more time.
One more time.
One more time. Okay. Come on, please hit this time. What's it gonna be? 26.
Wow.
So that hits.
Was that a natural 20 or?
It was a 19.
Oh,
It's
so close. That certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Great.
Plus your hunter's mark.
Yep. I'm getting that right now. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. 8 damage.
8 damage. As an arrow this time finds a solid spot right in his shoulder to slam right in. And this man reels back in pain. But is still standing. Definitely bloodied, but still standing. Anything else?
It is going to what would the term be? Like, cup a hand to the side of his mouth and be like, "We're trying to save you. Sorry if I almost hit you." That's it.
Niah, it is your turn.
Okay. I forget. Speaking of this, I can do a short phrase as a bonus action, or
As a free action, you can say something, but if you're trying to coerce or do anything like that, it would be your action to persuade
okay,
or intimidate or things like that.
So the one to the south here is looking real rough.
Yeah,
right?
he's not great.
And the one above me is also hurt now and bleeding.
Slightly better, but still not good.
All right, I'm just going to, gesture with my staff and just simply say, "Yield or die."
Make an intimidation check at advantage because Thava kicked the door off of its hinges into the wall earlier.
17 or 17.
Okay, 17. Both of them look at you, look at each other, realize that there's stuff flying into the room from out of the room. And they both just drop their swords, clattering to the floor, and back up against the lattice cells of the walls.
Oh, really?
Look, we don't want to die. We're just doing our jobs, man.
Your jobs.
And that brings us out of combat, as these individuals no longer wish to fight. As you have scared their trousers into a different color.
Yikes.
They are honestly not so much looking at you, Niah, as they are looking at Thava.
I know.
Understandable, Whistle.
You didn't shoot a door into a wall. All right. And these two sort of just stand back and stand out of your way, not doing much else. Now that you have a moment to look around the room, you see that this long room is partitioned into 3 areas, with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floor of these cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women. I had something. Where is my note? No. Man, I am poor dexterity on the computer today. Okay, a pair of disheveled human women are held in the southern cell, while a human boy, a human male in his 20s, and a female half-orc are confined in the north cell. All of them are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. There is a heap of discarded clothing that is piled carelessly against the far wall next to Reyka. Some of the individuals look very worse for wear. All of them are sort of sitting up in surprise, kind of looking out of the cells, a bit dumbfounded to see all of you.
All right, Niah snaps her fingers and points at the two Redbrands. Release them now.
Yeah, sure. And one of them tosses the keyring to the other, and he goes through and unlocks it and yanks the chains off, and same to the other one. He yanks the chains off and tosses it, and then they both kind of go back into the corner, and the doors are unlocked. And as you begin to open the cell doors, the individuals stand up, shakily start moving. The area around their eyes look a bit sunken. Some of them, especially the two to the south, are looking a bit starved, as it were, not looking super healthy. One of the women from the southern cell comes up to all of you and goes, "Oh, praise the gods. Oh, we didn't think anyone was coming down for us. Thank you."
You are very welcome. Is this all of you, or are there any others?
The others were killed not long ago for acting up. We're all that's left.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I'm fine. And coming out of the northern cell, the child runs up to the woman who had been speaking with you and hugs around her legs, crying. The woman looks at all of you and has one arm around the younger woman next to her and one hand on the back of the child's head, and just goes, "My name is Mirna Dendra. My husband was taken and killed by these people not long ago, and they kidnapped us. I was sure we were gone. I don't have anything to pay you for this."
Don't worry about it.
Do we recognize that last name?
You recognize Dendrar as the name of the woodcutter who was murdered in the street and dragged off by the Redbrands that Kalina had told you about and that had been spread to the rest of the party.
Right. Okay.
I assume we would tell them to guide them like just outside the cave to go the way we came, but like should we tell them to like escape to the farm since it's the closest, or just like generally in the town? Or, like,
I would definitely say we should take them. Actually, out of character, Dre, how how far of a walk would it be to the farm?
It would take you a solid 20 minutes probably to make your way back. Just
Almost.
walking through the woods and leaving this place.
So looking around, are all the captives looking like they can walk?
All of them seem to, and the two in the north cell, the half-orc and the human, are kind of chatting to each other a little bit. They look much more stout and healthy, per se, though the human does look rather beaten up, but they look like they can walk.
To the captives, I ask, do you know these woods?
The woodcutter's wife looks at you and says, "Oh yes, I've lived here for a while. I can make my way back. We can go to Kalina. She's on the edge of town."
Perfect. We can lead you back to the entrance. If you can find your way back home, the wood should be safe.
Of course. Thank you again. And the woman and her two children begin to make their way out. The half-orc female from the group to the north comes up, says, "Well, fine work you did there. Could have done it a little faster, maybe. It's great. You almost hit me in the head with that arrow, kid. That was good. I like that."
Sorry about that.
No, it was near. That would have been real funny. Oh, shit. I'm going to go back to Waterdeep after this. Adventuring is not for me. That was shit. I hated that. That was awful. Me and Barday over here, we're from Waterdeep. We wanted to come up here and make a name for ourselves, and our 3 friends got killed because of it. So I think we're going to go home, if that's all right with you guys.
Fair enough.
They do
If
have
you can-
these like tall, fuzzy monster guys with big ears somewhere around here. I think they're called bugbears. So just like, be careful.
Do us a favor if you're heading back to town with the others. Grab some of the weapons in the other room. They might need some help just in case.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. I'm pretty good with the short sword myself. She does like a pantomime of slashing the sword back and forth a few times. And
What's your
Safe, please.
name?
oh, my name's Greta. Nice to meet y'all. And hopefully for the last time, because yeah, I'm gonna go back to shoveling pig shit, because this is honestly more terrifying. You know what? I'm okay with it. It's fine.
I've done plenty of that myself.
I bet you have, bud.
And they exit, heading the way that you guided them. And they make their way out with the help of those other 2 adventurers,
Nice.
leaving you guys in this prison cell area with 2 terrified bandits.
What do we do with them?
Niah. Oh, go ahead.
The inn has vacancy.
Well, there's also shackles right here.
No, that's the inn.
I like this guy.
All right.
They do not fight you as you apply manacles and shackles to them and toss them into the cells, locking the door behind them, presumably. Do you put them separately or together?
Separately.
Okay. As you
We can come back for them once we find the others.
shut and lock the doors behind them. And they kind of just slump down.
Actually, I do want to ask, what are in the rooms to the west?
Well, as the rest of us, Jimmy's probably got them playing cards again. They've been doing bets for the last week on who's going to actually be able to win every single round, but they're all idiots and none of them really actually good at games. So, and then there's some bugbears sort of in one of the barracks down there. Master Glassstaff should be over there still too.
I see. I heard rumor of a goblin that spoke common.
I don't know about common, but those bugbears, they got a goblin with them. They was kicking the shit out of him earlier.
Yeah?
They treating him like little plaything. Real nasty boys, it seems.
I see. How many are you in the manor?
Well, there's no one up there. It's just all of us here. Well,
Yeah,
all down
I'm-
in these crypts down here is, I don't know, fucking 10 more, maybe 8, something like that.
Why down here and not in the manor?
Well, the manor's completely decrepit. There's nowhere you can be up there. Anything else we can help you with, or you done questioning us, eh?
I think that's enough.
We should probably make a move on before Glassstaff gets out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Rinn, as you open these massive copper-lined doors, they open towards you with a scream of long, still metal, and you see thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber, somewhat poorly lit hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors you've just opened, sheathed in copper, have, of course, greened with age. There is a relief that you have now parted in half on the front face of the door of a mourning angel.
So, before we leave this room, does anyone want to check the coffins or sarcophaguses?
Yeah, might as well, eh?
Sarcophagi.
Yes,
Sarcophagi.
the sarcophagi.
Maybe it's a
We love
sarcophagal.
weird
What if it's a
plurals.
sarcophagal? So as you start opening, do you open the sarcophagi? Sarcophaguses?
I was just making a suggestion out of character, by the way, just to be helpful. I don't think Thava cares either way.
I think Reyka's perfectly happy leaving them just the way they are.
Honestly, same. No, I wouldn't suggest it.
Is there like a whose sarcophaguses are these? Are they like the old owners of the manor, or?
There don't appear to be any names engraved on them, though they are beautiful sarcophagi by all regard. They have beautiful reliefs of oak trees carved into them, with birds resting amongst the branches. You might be able to assume that nobles might have had their remains interred under their homes in nicer crypts, from what your experience with nobility.
Money.
Do you want to try to open one, Rinn?
No, we should probably
No?
let the dead know.
Okay.
All right, which way would you like to go?
What's over here?
Yeah, that's where I was looking earlier.
Mhm.
I opened the door.
Yeah, it seems like a hallway. Just open long hallway.
Did you
Rinn-
say something about a weeping angel?
It's not a weep. It is a mourning angel. It is an angel in mourning. It appears to have its hands clasped together.
Don't do this to me.
It is not a weeping angel, as you might say. Rinn,
Don't go too fast.
as you walk down this hallway, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus
Yup.
fucking Christ.
Swinging axes.
By the way, Drake, can I do a cure wounds on myself?
Yeah, sure, you can cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 8, so I'm just gonna put it all the way back up to 20.
Very good.
I am so dexterous. I nimbly avoided whatever the fuck that was.
What did you roll?
20.
Oh, yes. So as you are walking up, you take one step, and the floor, which seemed quite well put together, your hoof goes straight through one piece of it. And this whole section of floor, about that large, suddenly caves in.
Oh.
And to reveal a large pitfall trap. But you just catch yourself and step back just a bit before the edge. There is...
Well, now we've got to go on down this hallway, because if they've got traps, there's something good on either side.
The sound of crumbling stone echoes out briefly, but nothing else seems to occur for the moment. There is a small lip of stone left along the southern side that one could sidle along to get across.
Oh yeah, us goat feet, we got no problem.
I was just gonna say it, Reyka. We've got goat hoovers. We can totally make it across there. I said that in character, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to proceed across?
Yeah.
Go ahead, and anyone trying to sidle along the wall, make an acrobatics check for me.
Can I just jump across?
Yeah, I got this.
Make an athletics check for me. This is a 15-foot long pit.
What if I do a running jump, though?
You can leap about 18 feet. I'm going to say it's an athletics check because you're not sure if the edges are really solid or not.
Yeah, she'd rather do that than try to, try to slide along the side.
Mhm.
All right, I got an 18 for acrobatics.
That was nat 20.
Okay.
Jesus.
As your Rinn and Reyka, what'd you get for your acrobatics?
I got 12.
12? Okay.
I have got. Also, does this count for my what do you call it? Feature.
Your mirthful leaps.
Yeah.
You could try and jump across instead.
Okay.
How far does your mirthful leap let you leap?
Whenever you make a long or high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of feet you cover, even when making a standing jump.
What is your strength score?
Strength is 12.
So you can not
Look at
clear. You would have to roll high enough on your d8 to clear a 15-foot length jump.
If you take a 10-foot running start, you can jump up to your strength score in feet.
Correct.
So
You can
Yeah.
jump 12 feet in a straight line.
Automatically?
If you do a 10-foot running start, yes, but you will not with that clear this hole. You would need
So
to
you would
roll
have to
a
use
3 or
that.
higher on your mirthful leaps.
I see.
If you do not, you would fall 15 feet into a hole.
Uh,
Bud initiates a
it's
video
really
game wall run.
starting to sound weird.
Amazing.
Sorry, Rinn, go ahead.
Yes, sorry, Rinn, go ahead.
It's worth it. I'm gonna go for it.
All right. Give me roll a d8, see where that puts you.
Okay. Don't fucking fail me. No!
Oh no!
No!
Oh,
What was the
Oh,
result?
hey, you want some guidance? No.
Too late, too late.
Wouldn't I have to roll athletics check to do the jump? Or no?
No, not in this case. You can always do a linear long jump if you have 10 feet of run-up space.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I fall.
Reyka and who else was sidling along?
Oh,
Niah.
Before
Niah.
I jump, I say, "Hey, Mom, look what I can do."
So seeing Reyka and Niah are sidling along, Thava comes running, leaps across, landing and skidding along, and Rinn goes, "I can do that." And you hear clop, 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 huh, followed by into the hole.
Oh my
that
God.
was good.
We're
that
waiting
was
all
good.
game for that.
Rinn, you take 5 bludgeoning damage from falling.
That's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, what's that in there? Oh God.
Oh boy.
You hear a slew of cussing bad words from down in the hole.
Bud, Synas, are you going to try and sidle along or jump?
Do you think it'd be worth it since my acrobatics is so high?
It'd
or
probably
no?
be worth it for you to sidle along. It is not a very
Me?
high acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll do
I
that.
hate both of these. I have a +2 in both.
You got this. You got this. No problem.
I got a 19.
You very easily pick your way along this thin little lip and just kind of doop, 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 doop to the other side.
Yeah, I'll-
That was easy.
Rinn's... Oh, no, I don't want to draw another freaking rectangle.
mean-
Stop!
I'm still in the hole, so.
Rinn, can I help you up?
It does not take much effort. You can climb out of the hole with Bud's assistance. You are able to make it up onto the landing here.
There you go.
Wouldn't it have been easier for us just to drop the rope?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Probably.
you with the logic over here.
Are you okay, Rinn?
Not okay. I mean, I'll be okay, but I'm hurt.
Synas, are you leaping?
I mean, there's not a whole lot of space over there right now.
Thava could probably scooch aside to catch you, or
We
you,
can get-
or some of you could move into the room below you. There is a door just south of you.
I'll do a quick little check of my cards. Mutter something under my breath to give myself guidance.
Okay,
and then
guidance.
sidle
Okay.
along the side.
All right,
Oh, I hate this.
you got this.
What
no
was
problem.
it again?
An acrobatics check. If you're gonna sidle along the edge.
Oh no, where's my D4? Okay, well I'll just roll that in D&D Beyond then. Okay, whew, that's 17. Thanks to
17?
that.
Very good. You just see Synas kind of his way along the little lip edge there, and much like a cat, you would expect, be able to climbs along to the other side with you all.
I feel like I would have failed that without the guidance.
Let's see. Rinn, as you open the door down there, you see a set of nicely carved stone stairs on the other side of the room, and some barrels, and you hear the sound of running water. And as you enter into this room, you see the source of that is a large fountain feature in the center of this room here. And there is one more closed door on the other side.
That door's closed. Door shut.
Door stuck!
Door stuck! Door stuck!
I beg you!
Is there anything interesting about the? Is there any like reliefs or any like fancy?
It
Carvings or anything?
seems very basic, and you notice that the water is pouring in from some pipes in the ceiling.
Oh, nice.
This appears to be maybe the cistern that the water would have flown down into. The walls have some noticeably, some of these barrels are kegs, and you see that they are marked with like the 3 X's for alcohol.
Lovely.
But beyond that, you don't see much else.
May I?
You may, of course.
Let me listen first.
Make
Can I
a-
investigate the barrels?
Sure, make a perception check. Roll an investigation check for looking into the barrels.
Both or just investigation?
Perception for Rinn, investigation for both.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. You don't really hear much on the other side of this door.
Okay, I open it.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Bud, you find apples and wheat and all sorts of nice little
Thank
like
the gods above.
a nice little cellar area and maybe a larder for food. Rinn, you find 3 bandits in this room. Roll for initiative.
Can I cast Burning
God.
Hands?
You do not have time.
Oh, god damn it, okay.
I am sorry, you do not have time to cast a spell.
Damn it!
As we back into combat.
Also, just so you know, Drail Derivia is dead.
Yes,
He
sir.
died?
He
Yeah,
died.
he's been dead.
What do you mean he died?
He's been dead.
Yeah, I haven't heard music.
About, like,
this
Oh
whole
20
time.
yeah, there
minutes.
has been no music this whole time.
Oh, wait, what happened? When did that get closed? What?
I sent you a message when it died.
I am not looking at my phone. Do you have any idea how many things?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I also
I'm
have all notifications turned off, so
just- Okay. Well,
next time
I'll
just
tell
say it
you
out loud,
verbally.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No worries.
Is the music stream up again now?
Yep.
Good to go?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. I have no idea why that closed. Or when that closed. For you guys. Because obviously for me the music's playing. Okay. We got some banditos. We got a Rinn. We got a Bud. We got a Synas. A Niah.
Wow.
A Synas.
Synas.
Synas
Wow,
and a
my
Reyka.
entire sin ass is on display.
Reyka, were you over in this corner?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot we were in
Okay, go ahead and roll your initiatives.
My poor Halo, like shield just
Just
Ceased
runs out
functioning.
recently.
yeah, energy shield.
Energy shield.
For Bud's knowledge, does he still have Hunter's Mark available to him?
He
since it's an
does,
hour,
yes.
or-
It has still
Okay.
been well within an hour.
Okay, cool.
All right, still need initiative rolls from Niah, Bud, and Rinn. 10 for Bud.
Oh, I was trying to enter it and then
That's a 10.
15
Deleted the whole
for Niah.
thing.
Yeah, that happens. Only one person can enter things into the turn order at a time, so it gets a little goofy.
wow, Thava actually rolled more double-digit initiative.
Wow, Wow,
Amazing.
it's crazy, right?
And Rinn rolled a 10 by the looks of it. Rhos,
I'm sorry, what?
would you roll a 10 for your initiative?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Okay. Sort in descending order. Hey, look at that. Thava, you're up first.
Oh,
Thank
she's-
God y'all are all going before they get to go.
She is ready. So she has her great sword out. She's running to the room. And 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. And she is going to attack, let's say the guy to the south.
Okay. You do, for point of order, let me describe a little bit the scene as you come
Yeah,
running
we
in.
have a surprise, don't we?
You do not, because
Oh, no.
Rinn was not being stealthy walking up with her clip-clop, clip-clop.
Okay.
But one guy, this guy to the north, is still getting up off the bed. I'm going to consider him to be prone.
Oh no.
Because these guys were asleep. And they heard the
Ooh,
clip-clop
okay.
of certain individuals coming. This guy is upstanding, this guy is upstanding, but the one to the north is prone, technically.
Oh no.
Prone is a
Standing
weird
citizen.
way of saying already dead.
I mean, I could be a piece of shit. I could just be like, walk in there, see this guy, and just.
Yeah, that's up to you. I'm just
I
allowing
mean-
you to make the tactical decision for yourself. As you come barging in, and they, in unison, go, "What the fuck? Who
I feel
are
like it's
you?"
more in character for her to attack the guy already standing up.
Okay,
So
go for
she's
it.
gonna go for that guy. It's a 19 hit
A 19 most certainly hits this guy.
already. Is a 14 damage.
Oh, buddy, that's a chunk of damage. You come barging in this room and just whip around and slash through this guy's chest, and a huge gout of blood sprays onto the boxes next to him as he yells out in pain, and he looks real not good.
And Thava's just looking very happy with herself after doing
As he gets knocked back a little bit and touches his chest and goes, "Oh, oh, oh!" Just looking at the scene as a odd hooved woman and a giant dragon woman come barging in. Anything else?
Imagine Thava pushing Rinn to the side of the
Yeah.
door.
Get out of my way!
It's totally.
Move.
Anything else on your turn, Thava?
That's it.
All right, Reyka, you are up. You just heard
Alright.
some yells and a of something in this other room over here, and some exclamations.
So the movement speed works diagonally, right?
Correct. It is just 5 feet to move diagonally.
5, 30. Okay, so I am going to. Can I go for this guy? Come on.
Which guy? Yes, you have a clear line of sight for him.
Or not sight. Okay, I wasn't sure if this other guy was going to be my way.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, so I'm going to use my longbow on that guy.
Alrighty.
Which is, man, I am rolling like shit today. 10.
10, unfortunately, does not hit. The arrow clatters into the stone wall behind him. And he ducks a little bit in surprise, but it does not hit.
My turn then.
Alrighty. Niah, you are up
All right.
with Bud on deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, can I actually make it?
Into the room?
1, 2, I can move 30, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I'll be ending up right where Red is.
Oh, so nope. Unfortunately, you
So
cannot.
I have to stop here. Okay.
Yep.
Can I actually see him?
Let's see here. Check your line of sight real quick.
I can see half his.
You
round
could hit
face.
him. You could hit him.
Okay.
You could hit him.
I'll cast Eldritch Blast at him.
All right. Give me some Eldritch Blast.
13.
A 13 just hits.
Oh, okay. For 7 damage.
7 damage. Alrighty. You all see the blue streak of light run through and straight into this guy with a boom as it slams into his chest and knocks him into the wall briefly. Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty. Bud, you are up with Rinn on deck.
Okay. I'm assuming I could maybe hit this guy.
Yeah,
before,
no, you definitely could. You can see like
Okay.
half of him-ish,
Okay.
but he's not necessarily in cover.
Was he hit?
Oh yeah. He just got
Oh,
hit with
yeah.
an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. How's he faring him? Is that something I am privy to, or?
You can't really tell how well he's looking. He's definitely been hurt, but he looks okay.
Okay. If I moved like here, this is not confirmation. Would that get an attack of opportunity getting next to this guy or no?
Only if you moved away from that spot now.
Okay.
You do not invoke attacks of opportunity by approaching, only by leaving a people's attack ranges.
Yeah.
I think the
Gotcha.
thing you're thinking of from our one other encounter, you would have disadvantage on a ranged attack
Yes.
if you were within melee range of another enemy.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, since I can manage an attack from back here, I'll just stay
Mhm.
and well, I might as well do Hunter's Mark.
Use your bonus action to apply Hunter's Mark to him.
Yes, and I will another Lombo
All right,
attack.
let's see it.
That's gonna be a 18. to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
$13.
Yeah. So this Eldritch Blast comes streaking into the room, boom, thud right up against the wall, and then an arrow, right in the chest, and he thuds into the wall again and slides down dead on the bed.
Two guys.
This would not be in character, but I just thought of Nighty Night.
Oh my
Damn.
I will not do that.
Natty night.
Honestly, me on a Monday morning.
God, Bud is such a slayer, you guys.
Right?
He's a bit of
Holy
a-
shit,
he's
I
a bit of a
think
killer.
Anything
He's
else?
out of
Not-
character.
he's not bloodthirsty, but
He's just really good at killing.
He's a
I
good
think-
killer.
I
Let's
think
say,
he's got
out
the
of
highest kill
character, I'm pretty
count.
sure Bud has the highest body
Yeah,
count.
he does.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
pretty
he
sure
does.
Yes, he does.
He's a hunter of
He's
animals back on the farm.
He's
like,
just
"Mom."
Apparently people.
just
He's
animals,
like,
you
oh
know?
God, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that.
Arrow right in the center of someone's throat. Just. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
That is going to be it for me.
Alrighty, Rinn, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt and not move from the doorway.
Awesome, do it. Whomst are you shooting?
The one up top.
You will have disadvantage because he is prone, unfortunately.
Oh,
Range attacks on prone enemies have disadvantage, while melee attacks have advantage.
that is true, isn't it? What about? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Can I do a melee spell attack and get advantage?
On the prone guy, yes.
Awesome. I'm gonna do that.
So you move up to the bed and use...
Shocking grasp.
Alright, roll it at advantage.
Sure needed that. 15?
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. 1?
1 damage. You reach out and static electricity sparks between your fingers, and you touch him with a psst, and you deal 1 damage to him, and he goes, ah, fuck, ow! He cannot make reactions for the rest of his turn. Or he cannot make reactions currently.
It's like when you like touch someone, sometimes you get like that
Static?
quick like
Yeah, it's
static.
that's
yeah,
exactly
it's
what
like
happened. Yeah, that's
One
literally
emotional
Exactly.
damage.
emotional damage. Yes, and of course as well. I believe it has an extra effect to it. Yes, it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. So you could move away. Also, I'm going to ask, did you move to the square you're on or the square in front of the door? Because if you had moved there, this guy would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Why?
To enter a room, you're going to have to move straight in and then up.
Oh, I can't go
You can't
diagonal?
go through the corner of a wall.
Okay, well, then I guess I was here.
And static shocking the other guy.
No, I static shocked the guy.
Yeah, this
same
guy. Yeah. I'm just saying, this other guy is not going to try and kill you for it. Yet. Is that all you're going to do on your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Synas, you
Unless-
are... Unless...
Uh,
Do you have any bonus actions?
I don't. There's nothing I can do with a bonus action.
So
ever.
you have used all of your action so far, and some
Pretty
of your
sure.
movement. So I think you are out of things.
I'm kind of wondering if I should just get out.
You
that
would
they
take
don't
an attack of opportunity, but
Yeah, but it's either 1 attack of opportunity or potentially 2 attacks that are going to hit me right
it's
now.
true.
So I'm just going to go here.
Okay. The bottom guy is going to take a attack of opportunity at you as you move out of his attack range. That's not going to hit you.
Sweet.
Swings and misses as you go clopping out of the room.
So I ran in, zapped a guy, and then went, see ya.
And it was such a tiny shock. So you ran in, rubbed your hooves on a little carpet.
And then went, "Tch," and then ran away. Going,
Yeah.
What a little jokester. All right. Synas, you are up.
Okay, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I feel like this might be a good place to hold out so that way the ranged people are okay.
Sure.
And we're going to... Top guy is prone, you said,
He is
right?
currently prone, yes. And
Then,
now kind of twitching a little bit from being electrocuted.
I'm going to go ahead and Thorn Whip the south guy.
Alrighty. Hit us with that whip.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. That
So
certainly
that's-
hits him.
6 plus 5, so 11 piercing.
He had 2 health left.
Yeah.
Whoops. As you unravel and fire this thorn whip out at him, it wraps around his face and neck, shoulders, and you go to pull, and he kind of spins and just tumbles to the ground with a bunch of blood sliding along the floor with him, quite dead.
Wow.
That wasn't quite what I intended.
Anything else
You
you'd like to
know-
do?
You know, everyone.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what?
take these guys alive.
I'm gonna stay here just in case.
Okay. It is the Redbrand's turn, since there's only one of them left. He is going to stand up. And he's going to try and make a break for it. Move to here, see that there's 5 people outside this door, and just go, "Oh, fuck, man," and just try and stab Synas right in the head.
Wow.
I also love the thought that he sees 5 people lined up, but one is a satyr in the corner, like rubbing their hooves again on a carpet.
Gotta get that next shock ready. Does a 23 hit you?
You know, I don't want it to.
but
it
it's
does.
gonna. Oh, sorry to say. For 3 piercing damage,
Oh no!
and he swings again.
Oh!
Does a 15 hit you?
No, it does not.
First strike connects, draws a little bit of blood, and he goes to swing again, and it thunks into the doorway, and he's pretty stuck here. He's kind of looking around at his options. Thava, you see he looks at the barrels to the south, and they are kegs of alcohol, and then he looks at the torch on the wall. And that is his turn. As he starts to move this direction.
If I notice that, I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Okay. Make an attack on him, so we can see if you can grapple him.
Any kind of attack? Could I just hypothetically try, like, greatsword? Or, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll do unarmed. Doesn't really matter.
I believe it is... I believe you have to make an attack to be able to grapple. If I remember right. So few people use grappling attacks.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. Let me double check.
Given that
Make
you're
a
so
strength
given that you're so
check.
close in this room, I'm gonna say just make an athletics check against his strength or dexterity here.
Okay. Come on, baby. Oh my god, fuck me.
What'd you roll?
Nat 1.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god.
You go to grab him, and there's blood on your hands from the creature earlier, from the guys you've slashed, and he just kind of slides out with a along his glove, and he is reaching for that torch. Unfortunately, that is your action.
Okay, well, that's it.
Reyka, it is your turn.
I guess I can
Alright,
move
I
like
suppose
this.
You
I
could
can
move
just-
if you want, yeah.
Yeah.
I can only just barely see this guy.
Yeah.
Can I do a ranged attack on him or no?
He would have, I would say, 3/4 cover from you, so it would add to his AC if you tried, or you could move into the room.
Okay, so if I go, and I'm gonna do a short sword attack.
Okay.
Oh my god, my die is really bad today. I got a natural 1 plus 5.
Yep, that definitely does
Doesn't
not
matter.
hit.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Bonus action, short sword attack.
Yep, I do another one. 5 plus 5 is 10.
Does not hit. Unfortunately, thunks into the studs on his back for his armor with no damage.
That's all I can do.
All right, Niah, you're up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At this point, I just poke him with the staff lightly and just like, give it up.
He does not seem interested in it, and he has one hand on a torch in a room full of flammable objects.
All right, was that my action?
No, you can. I would say he's not paying any attention to you. So if you want to hit him, you certainly can.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, okay, give him a chance.
Yeah,
18.
absolutely hits him.
8 damage.
8 damage. You smack him square across the back with a clunk, but he stumbles forward into the crates in front of him. He is still standing, however.
All right, that's my turn.
Bud, you are up. The room is getting rather crowded in there.
Okay. So where is this person? Okay.
You saw him dart south in that room.
Okay.
You can't quite get a good shot on him from this angle.
No, I wouldn't think so. Well, I'll go in the room and post up like here, I guess.
As you are running by, he is going to make an attack of opportunity.
Well, I can't. If I couldn't like put Bud like on top of Reyka's icon, right? You can't be in the same spot.
No, you cannot end your movement in the same space as a teammate.
Okay. Do you wanna risk damage again? Isn't this guy about to like explode the room or something?
He certainly might. Bud doesn't know because he's not really seen what's in this room.
That's true. Would you get an attack of opportunity if I went here?
Yes, because you still have to come in through the door and then move up. In this
All
case,
right,
you cannot move through solid stone.
I will take the risk.
Okay. So he is going to make an opportunity attack. Does a 14 hit you?
I have a 14, so yes.
It just hits. Okay.
I
He
feel like
does-
I feel like characters who aren't aware of like where another character is like should like do an attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
He did just
But-
do that at disadvantage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He
so that
rolled
is-
a 12 and a 16. So,
Okay, cool.
or sorry, a 10 and a
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
And so you take another really just massive 3 damage.
Whoa!
Wow, but I need you to make a concentration check for me. For your hunter's mark.
Okay. Let me adjust my HP.
The amount of hits this one guy has landed, this is obviously their best recruit.
No one is better than him.
Use a concentration check.
Yes, so a constitution saving throw.
I rolled an 18 Constitution plus 2, so
Yep,
20.
so
I'm
you
good.
absolutely beat that. You need to roll half the damage or 10, basically, to do a concentration check. So you're good. Hunter's mark is still up. What would you like to do?
Okay. But turns his eye to this guy, with the mark, hunter's mark, so to speak,
Yep.
to this guy, and we're going to do another Lumbo attack.
Alrighty.
After he hops on the bed, twists around.
Of course.
Ooh, that is a nat 1.
Oof. The arrow zips past him and thuds into one of the barrels in the corner, causing ale to start leaking onto the floor.
Joe, you're about to see a TPK here in a second.
Most effective recruit.
Jesus
Anything
Christ.
else you would like to do?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Still got a little bit of movement left, but
I do.
like 10 feet.
I'll go right here.
Okay. That brings us to Rinn. What would you like to do?
Burning hands into the room.
Into your party?
Oh,
What are you doing? You're gonna light it up. You're gonna blow it up.
Okay,
She's doing that thing
well,
again. She's doing the speech with the goblins again.
let's just go ahead and firebolt. He's not prone, is he?
No, but you will have disadvantage if you're going to be in melee range with him.
Oh, right.
And I will also say this area is stacked to the ceiling almost with barrels and stuff, so these bottom 2 spots here are not really accessible.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to walk in and get an attack of.
Nope, he
opportunity
already
no
used his
matter what.
reaction to hit Bud, so he doesn't get to do
Oh.
it again.
Okay.
He can
great.
just freely zoom on by.
I shall hit him with another firebolt. It's
All
like
right.
my favorite thing to do. Let's do it.
Let's go.
14.
Oh, that definitely just hits. Or sorry, no, it definitely hits. 13 through 18.
7.
Schmevin damage as you fire this firebolt out. And everyone in the room, especially Thava, is like, oh god, this room is very flammable right now. A firebolt zips past you, your shoulder, Thava, and nails this dude in the back. And he drops the torch dead as he flops into the spreading pool of potent alcohol.
Yeah. Can someone grab that torch?
Oh yeah,
I
Thava's
mean-
gonna grab that torch and pull it away, like, and just like toss it.
can I use Druidcraft to just snuff the flame?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
absolutely
that's
just...
possible. Yeah, yeah.
Synas
Let's
kind of
just do
just
that.
claps his hands together and the flame goes out. And we are
Ooh,
out of combat.
thank the gods.
Most effective recruit.
That could have been very bad very quickly.
Bud sighs and pulls out one of the apples he got and munches on it, sitting on the side of one of the beds.
There
That was
is
entirely unnecessary.
a gentle trickle of water and now a little bit of ale pouring out on the floor. It fills the space, but not much else. Silence once again falls over the room. What would you like to do?
Thava is going to begin checking the bodies to see if they have any keys or anything that might be useful.
You find
I would like to. Okay.
you find on each of the individuals some gold and silver pieces, but nothing else. You find a grand total of 18 silver and 42 gold between all of them.
Oh, 42 gold.
Good bit.
Bad.
But nothing else. They don't appear to have anything but a bit of cash on them. Specifically, the guy that was going for the torch and the ale had like 27 gold in his pocket, while the rest of them had less than that. Guy, it seemed like he had a good bit of coin on him.
I wonder who he took that from.
I wish we could take him alive.
Probably better this way.
Well, there's another path down in the bottom right corner. I can't tell if it's going upstairs or
Yes, that is a staircase that goes up and then along a landing and then up again to a door.
This looks important.
Stand up here on the loft and I wave, "Hey guys, a door!"
And as the party comes to gather around, if you have nothing else you'd like to do in that room over there.
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door?
I was actually gonna say, can I do like a perception check just to check
Yeah.
out this like fountain?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Give me a perception check.
No joke, natural 20
Oh,
for 26.
holy shit.
boy.
Okay.
Specialize.
He's got specialized. So you discover that this is about a 10-foot deep pool of water, and the rim is about 2 feet higher than the water level. So it's basically the cistern's water level is like 8 feet below the floor, basically. You're looking at this kind of this large square and oval cistern, and you're like, man, I bet there's something here. And you stick your head fully into the water, look around, and just to the left of your face, there is a little satchel tucked up under the edge of the cistern wall.
Holy fuck.
Wow, good job, bud.
Do you pull it out?
I mean, yeah, free stuff.
As you pull it out,
Goodness.
you open it up. There is a potion of healing, a potion of invisibility,
What?
50 gold, and a set
Ah.
of traveler's clothes.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
Synas.
Fuck.
Damn.
Nat 20 in the fountain.
There we go. It
I
just
just
goes to
wanted to know
show.
if it had like carvings or something on it.
It is
Okay.
extremely plain, but you had a hunch. On a nat 20,
But-
you absolutely find that.
But the sacrifice was you had to get your face wet.
Yeah, your entire head is sopping wet.
His entire
The-
mane is
including your name.
I mean, he does a
I
quick
think after
shake
that
of the
fine, he's
hair
like-
Oh god.
and just
Shakes
then
on the
he
room.
holds up the bag and says he found some goodies.
Bud is doused in
Ooh,
water.
well.
You guys remember that scene in The Lion King where Simba's mane is wet and he's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
wet?
yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So,
Synas does not mind this in the slightest.
that is what you find.
What are these traveling clothes?
They're just generic looking, like, clothes that you would see on a normal, like, wanderer. Trousers,
Okay.
shirt, vest, kind of thing.
I was wondering like if it's some kind of like special
No,
clothing stats or whatever.
no, it doesn't seem like anything special.
Okay.
Well, I know Bud got hurt in the last fight, so there's a free potion of healing right there. As for the potion of invisibility,
Could be useful later.
And as you hold it up, you do see that, like, the liquid inside of this potion is practically impossible to see and basically see-through, minus a few little sparkles here and there.
That's cool.
But it does have written on it a little label that says Invis.
That's awesome.
I added a potion to my inventory. I
guess
will
I-
not use it for now because I only got 3 hit points. So, but
Right.
oh, okay.
thank you, Synas.
All right, Reyka, do you open the door?
I would like to listen, see if I can hear anything.
Okay, give me a little perception check.
Just a little bit of perception check. 18.
18. It is stone cold silent, but for the sound of wind, you do hear a breeze somewhere on the other side of this door. And as you're standing in front of this door, you do feel cold air wafting in against your hooves and legs underneath it.
Cold air, huh?
About the temperature that you felt outside before you came in tonight.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, I think this door goes outside. Should I open it?
Yes.
As you creak the door open, you see a short pathway that appears to lead to a set of stairs, which I will point to you and say, you have found the entrance to the dungeon. You came in through the secret tunnel. This was the other way into the dungeon. As you,
Makes sense.
Reyka, as you go to peek up this short staircase, you see that it leads into a defunct kitchen in a desolate, broken down building. Little investigation is required to surmise that this is the Tressendar Manor, and it is absolutely in shambles and ruins. The only thing you hear outside is the crooning of a few owls, and perhaps some crickets. And that's it.
Got it. Okay, well then we had where there was a couple of other rooms when we first walked in, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like be the go. Gee.
What would you like to do?
I feel like that just leaves to the west to
Yeah.
find Glassstaff.
Okay.
So we
let's
need
go
to go back the way we came, or
Yep.
Backtracking, huh?
Think so, yeah.
So for
just
ease,
like a Metroidvania.
let me move you guys back to area 7 over here.
I look at Thava and I say, "Hey, mom, look what I can do." And
Oh, jump over the hole again? I'm not gonna make you jump the hole again,
Thank you.
but you can make your
But
ways.
does like a massive backflip across the chasm and dabs.
Make an acrobatics check.
At disadvantage for the dab.
Absolutely.
That is true.
So there were 3 paths in this cavern. We didn't search any of them, did we?
I know Niah went to the south, the southeast one.
So that connects to the room we were just in. So that is a secret door that I missed.
Yes, you can surmise that there was a door that you had missed down there.
I know Rinn earlier messed around in the middle tunnel, and then southwest we heard
Whoa.
Goblin much
Yeah.
earlier.
I think we should hit the goblins first because these guys.
And actually, point of order, since I'm realizing something. You guys up here in this area,
Mhm.
as you return to it, I should have mentioned this, there is an opened set of stairs that weren't there before.
Jesus fuck.
Weren't there before.
Ah,
It definitely wasn't there before.
There appears to have been a secret door that has slid out of the way. And it leads to a quick turn spiral staircase.
yeah.
I
okay.
wonder if that opened because of something else we did.
Or Glassstaff opened it.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's making a break for it.
Reyka, as you enter this room, allow me to get my notes to explain. The walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, and a comfortable-looking bed and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. There is nothing else in this room, it seems.
There's a door on the other side.
There is.
Sus.
Coming into this room, as your party sort of filters in, it is very easy to see on the desk there is a small pile of 10 gold coins. There are stacks of papers, which look to be maybe ledgers or transactions. And there is also half of a broken mask laying on the table in the shape of the visage of a dragon.
What?
Specifically,
Okay.
there is a what looks like half of a green dragon's head sort of looking mask.
Does that bring any bells to Thava?
Make a history check.
Okay.
if anyone else would like to, they may make a history check on this odd-looking
Nat
mask.
20.
Now, okay. Thava, you walk into this room, and you see nothing else in this room. You don't see the drapes. You don't see anything. You don't see the papers. You see a mask of the dragon cult sitting on this desk, snapped cleanly in half up the center.
Thava immediately goes over, like moves kind of briskly, pushing back past anyone, and grabs the mask and starts looking it over.
It looks genuine, from what you can recognize. You can make an Arcana check on it if you would like.
Sure, why not? 16.
16, okay. So you look it over. It has runes inscribed on the inside of it. It's odd. This definitely looks like a dragon mask, but magical items shouldn't be able to be snapped in half, per se. And the dragon masks you know are all magical. There is a set of masks that the Cult of the Dragon has been seeking out to try to render in service to their god Tiamat and bring about Tiamat's return. For hundreds of years, centuries, this sort of back and forth has occurred. Looking over this mask, though, while it appears extremely obviously genuine, you're not quite certain about it. Something's weird about this item.
Scoop it up in a bag, and we can worry about it later. That in the ledger.
Actually, can I glance at the ledger or anything while I'm here? She's
Sure.
still holding the mask.
We'd be fast.
There is
Oh,
also there is also a book with infernal script on the front.
What does it say?
It reads in Infernal, for those who can read Infernal, the universe apocalypse.
What the fuck? She can read this.
Do you take the book as well?
Yeah, she's gonna take anything she can. She is very, very interested.
Okay, so you pocket the ledgers, papers, a little bit of cash, half a dragon mask, and a tome written in Infernal.
She takes all of this.
Yes.
No one, I mean, unless someone tries to take something else from her, she is just like grabbing this shit and shoving this in her bag.
DM, do I notice anything about this mask?
You have definitely seen this kind of iconography before. It does not require a check. You are actually very familiar with this sort of mask shape. You have seen it before, long ago in a forest you may have come from.
Is it look
Is it what?
familiar and significant?
It does seem familiar. Yes.
I'm gonna Thava. Did Thava grab it?
Yeah, she's got it in her hand right now.
I want to ask, can I see that?
She looks a little like hesitant at first, like she doesn't say anything, but that she does let Rinn look at it.
I turn over the back and look on the inside and see if I see anything.
Make an Arcana check.
It's more of a physical looking.
Okay.
like
What are
I'm
you
not
What are you looking for
anything.
specifically?
Anything etched on the inside of the mask.
There are runes, ancient draconic runes, ancient magics sort of etched into this whole thing. But beyond that,
There's nothing that looks custom. There's nothing that looks like somebody put their own mark on it.
no, it doesn't look like it has any craftsman's marks or anything like that. It looks like a genuine dragon mask.
Okay. Yeah, could I just roll for Arcana on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of want to see if there's any clue as to what broke it.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Nah. Okay.
Nah.
Looks like a broken dragon mask. That's about all you can surmise. But you pocket that?
Is it? You done, Rinn?
Yeah.
Back down here while they're investigating the room, keeping an eye out to see if anybody's patrolling or, say, running away. Can I cast a quick detect magic
Yeah,
Just
go
to
ahead.
help me keep an eye out.
Yeah, as you cast Detect Magic, there's really nothing around this area that lights up, but down in the crevasse, you get a very strong necromantic energy down at the base in that mist down there.
Kind of figured that, but
There doesn't appear to be anything else nearby.
Oh, really? Necromantic, huh?
Oh, how necromantic.
But that is what you find.
okay, damn.
The mask kind of looks like me.
Though, Synas, make
Mhm.
a survival check for me.
Survival check. Oh, I'm good at those. He says rolling a 5.
Make
11.
Make it with advantage because of Detect Magic.
Oh, that's much better. How about 22?
Super
Wait.
good.
23.
Super good. So, as you're looking around this room, at first you don't really see anything, and then your Detect Magic spell kind of focuses in a little bit, and you start to see footprints that lead south away from you that were there the whole time, but your Detect Magic kind of makes them a little blurry, like the floor is a little twisted, the dust is a little shifted, and you get a now I have to look up the school of magic for the spell team.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess illusion.
You see, what school of magic? Illusion, yes.
Yeah.
Kind of surrounding the footprints that lead south, and potentially out the way that you all had had come in.
Well, shit. Well,
Somebody escaped.
I'm gonna guess it's the one we're looking for.
But you said it was like before we came, Dre?
He may have
Yes.
slipped out while we were in there fighting.
No, I mean like before we came into the cave.
No, this
Oh.
is... You definitely wouldn't have noticed these before, but these are new footprints where before there were none, and Synas' Detect Magic is kind of just barely showing them to him, something that would not have been able to be seen otherwise.
Okay.
Well, shit. Well, I'll call for the others to let them know.
Do we want to check this door before we head out? Mm, mm.
I mean, out of character, I feel like as soon as we finish grabbing all this stuff and Rinn and Thava finish exchanging the mask, they probably want to check the door, right?
I could
Yeah.
at least come up and inform.
Yeah, I assume you... Yeah.
Yeah, come up is easier.
Yeah.
I mean, Glassstaff is missing. He's hightailed it.
Wait, what?
Footprints
could-
leading back to the south.
He got around us?
While we were off to the east, he probably slipped away.
Not toward the village, is it?
The exit, the cave that you came through was in the forest nearby the village.
Mm,
If he's already out the tunnel, he could be in any direction.
that kind of worries me. Like, what? I mean, we did kind of leave the village like without a means to communicate with us, so I hope they're not like attacking the village and whatnot.
So you have footprints you can track?
For a few minutes, he seems to have escaped using some kind of illusion magic. I'm going to go ahead and guess invisibility given the potion we found earlier, but
Can we track them?
we can give it a shot. But I have no idea what methods of travel he might have.
What about this goblin in here somewhere? Do we need the goblin?
What?
I assume it's just a lackey.
Yeah, but the lackey that knows where the keep is.
That's fair.
Keep in mind, we're here to find our dwarf friend. That's why we came to this damn town.
And we should leave it in our back anyways.
way I see it, Glassstaff could be anywhere. We still have a couple of red cloaks around here. If we take care of the rest of the gang, we leave Glassstaff without a group of individuals to use against the town.
True.
Disarm. If we cannot just kill him, at least disarm him.
Thava, did you glance at all through the papers as you were stuffing them in your bag, or did you not pay attention to them?
I mean, there's a possibility. I mean, she was pretty enamored with all the stuff that was there, considering the dragon mask.
Okay. You would have potentially noticed a folded up letter with a black spider wax seal embossed on it.
Oh, in that case, she'll kind of pause a moment and pull back out some of the stuff she pulled in there. Wait, I remember seeing a letter with a black spider on it.
And you pull it out.
Yeah, she'll pull it out.
And unfold it, and in very elegant handwriting, it reads, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Fandalen. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but do not allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I am counting on you, Ayano. Do not disappoint me.
Oh, it is him.
Yeah, it is him. Which is what we thought.
It is him.
And then at the bottom, where a signature would be, there is just a black spider.
Albrecht. Does that name ring a bell?
That is the name of the wizard that Sildar had come here looking for.
Yep. His friend.
Yeah.
So his
Well-
friend is Glassstaff.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Which we speculated.
Well, at least we know who he is. Even if we can't find him immediately, his days are numbered.
All right.
Would you like to open the next door into the room, or would you like to leave? What would you like to do?
Let's open the next door over here. What do you think?
Oh yeah, let's open that door.
Okay. As you
Should I do
open...
Should I do a perception check before opening it?
You certainly can if you'd like.
Probably.
All right.
The odds of it being trapped are pretty high. You probably
That
expect
is a 16 plus 4. 20.
20. Okay. You hear sort of a sound of flowing liquids, the sound of bubbling, the sound of... maybe nothing threatening. You don't hear anything other than maybe bubbling. Maybe someone left a pot on to boil.
Sounds like someone's cooking something on the other side.
Do you open the door?
I will gently open it, yes.
As you do so, a flash of bright white light occurs, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh my gosh.
As suddenly, the rest of you see, as the door creaks open, a series of infernal runes etch into the frame around the door, and and you just see this bright flash of white light.
Oh my god.
I'm doing a
We're
dexterity.
just too curious.
A dex
We just
save,
had
yes.
to see what was behind the door.
No one looked for traps.
True.
That's going to be a 24.
Okay, all right.
Damn.
Well, you definitely succeed. You dodge back. However, you do take that have 3 radiant damage.
These runes can't fully harm me because I can't read.
You take 3
Good
radiant
point.
damage as white flames sort of encompass you for a moment before dying down.
Do I have to add some sort of effect because it's radiant or
Nope.
no?
No, it's just the
Okay.
type of damage.
Okay.
But the door lies open, and you notice that no charring, no anything was left on your clothes after that. Radiant flames don't appear to leave physical marks in that regard on your clothes.
Okay.
But in the next room...
Gee whiz!
In the next room, you see... that this room appears to be a wizard's workshop. There are alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and all sorts of other alchemical devices, all stewing and bubbling away. There are bookshelves crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes. A magical sigil of some sort is inscribed on the floor in what appears to be old and now very dried blood.
What language is it written in, if there is
It
a
is
language?
written with infernal runes.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything per se. It is just infernal
Okay, it's
magic.
just a spell. Yeah, okay, got
Mhm.
it.
Learning that it's blood, Reyka lifts her hoof like, ugh, and steps aside.
On the table, as you look closer, there is a book and notes on alchemy, the process for brewing invisibility potions, in fact.
Of course.
Yep.
There are a few odd black and purple crystals that seem to be kind of vibrating in place, sitting on one tray. There is a small jewelry case with coiling snakes etched into its lid, and then other random reagents scattered about.
I say we grab what we can.
The book
Oh, that's valuable.
does have on the front of it, written in Dwarvish, just simply journal. And in the bottom right, it says the name Ermon, which none of you recognize offhand.
Does anyone read or speak in
Actually,
Dwarvish?
yes.
Well, there you go. You can look at it.
So Synas, you
Yeah, I'll take a quick skim through it, see if
skimming
anything stands out.
through it. It appears to be a quick sort of SparkNotes version about the history of the lost mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells that you had been informed about by Niah early on in your time in Neverwinter. It seems this individual might have been looking for it as well. He also notes in a later passage that a magical weapon named the Spell Drinker was commissioned by priests of Selûne, the goddess of the moon, from the mages who had been working with the Phandelver's Pact. However, the weapon was lost when the Wave Echo Cave vanished from history.
Did they mention what kind of sword? Like, is it a big
No, they do
sword?
not
Is
mention what kind of sword it is.
What was the name of it?
The Spell Drinker.
Same.
Sounds fucking cool.
But that is really all of interest there.
Well, I'll hold on to the journal for now, I suppose. I can pour through it later, see if there's anything of interest deeper in.
As you are looking around and looking over the table, anyone who looks at these little crystal shards, you kind of just start to hear like the edges of whispers kind of building the longer you stare at them. Niah, do you walk into this room?
Nah, I'm still keeping in lookout in the back.
Okay.
The whispers coming from crystals?
The longer you stare at these little slightly vibrating crystals, you start to hear kind of whispers just at the edge of your hearing.
Do these look familiar at all? Are
Mm,
these, do I have any kind of idea what these might be?
you can roll an Arcana check.
Why not? Oh yeah, and I have no clue. It's two.
Yeah,
Two.
you have no idea. The weird vibrating crystals.
Guys, I can't believe the first two doors that we didn't go through in this whole dungeon were the important ones.
Right, God. I could take a quick Arcana check at the...
Sure, make an Arcana check.
That's gonna be a 22 Arcana.
Wow.
18 plus 4.
All right, as you are staring at these crystals, you're not really certain what they are. They seem definitely magical, maybe cursed, maybe you're not sure. There are tales that had come around of odd crystals that you've heard about, potentially from maybe any wizards or some dwarves that may have said they dug too deep at one point. That kind of match this description, but you're not sure. You aren't entirely certain of the magic, and your detect magic picks them up as magical, but does not have a spell school that they belong to.
Oh, okay, that's...
It's very
Weird.
strange. It's like you're looking at them and where something in your head should give you like the, oh yeah, evocation or illusion. There's just nothing. There's just a lot of nothing.
Why the hell was he working with these?
Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this room?
I think I'm good.
Okay. So you can add to your inventory everything I described. The journal, if you want to take the crystals, you can take the crystals.
I'm gonna pocket at least one of them.
There are and as you touch it, it's weird. It's like it keeps trying to slide out of your fingers. It's like the vibration is so slight that you can't really feel it, but it's hard to hold on to.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and
Very strange.
knock it into my bag.
Yeah. There is the small jewelry case with coiling snakes etched into its lid, which you are getting a magical sort of aura off of, though not the box, but something within it.
I mean, do you guys want to open it?
Should check it for traps first if you're gonna. At this rate, we're gonna find all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
right.
don't want to get blinded again.
Whoever is checking it, roll an investigation check.
Not all at once. I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll do
okay.
it. Why
Synas
not?
will do it. Okay.
If we're
Oh.
moving on, I'll go ahead into the room.
I'm actually doing okay here. 17.
Oh, cool.
15 plus 2.
You don't see any traps.
I think it's safe. I'll go ahead and pop it open if I can.
It is locked.
Ah.
Something's
So-
locked in there.
Yo, is there a key amongst the piles of
There-
shit that we've gone through?
Not that you can see.
Okay, let me through.
As Niah comes squeezing in around Rinn to have a look at the box. You can make a thieves' tool check if you'd like to try and open it.
Yep, I shall. Oh, we have checked it for traps, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
There are no
I got a
traps.
17 on an investigation. So
No
I'm
traps that
pretty-
he can tell.
Well, I
Pretty
rolled a
confident.
natural 20, so 25.
All right. As you sort of go, put your thieves' tools, your lockpick in, and start to sort of turn it, you feel a strange sort of buzz run through your lockpicks, and you stop
Oh
and
my
you
God.
go, oh, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
you just do one quick twitch, and the lid pops open, and you hear a as whatever magic was there was disarmed with a natural
Yeah,
20.
not traps, huh?
I don't normally work with these.
It was a high DC. Specifically, it was an 18.
Oh, damn. I thought as I did it, I was like, I really need to be doing guidance. more.
Yeah, you really
But
need
then
to
I
use
saw
guidance.
the 15, and I was like, I don't need to say it.
Guidance is a
We're
good
level-
spell, man.
We're level 2. How high could the DCs be?
18. Which is good because as you hear this, a little puff of flame goes out of the keyhole,
Fire.
but harmlessly. Inside, you see a ring with an ornate design of 3 serpents intertwining with each other. And this ring is very magical. You see Synas.
Okay, well, Niah is just kind of like, not quite hyperventilating, but breathing hard as she realizes how close she was to getting set on fire.
But you can acquire a strange ring or a magic ring for now until you can identify it. And I think that's going to be a good spot for us to call it.
Mhm.
We dodged death.
You dip, duck, dive, dodged the death. That is certain. Bud only got sort of set on fire. But either
Bud
way,
wipes the soot off of his vest.
it's only a little fire. You'll be fine. But either way, thank you guys for playing. And thank you all for watching if you're watching. And I appreciate everyone for making time for our silly little game. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Until next time on...
Dorks in Danger.
Dorks in Danger. Yes.
God.
Goodbye.